Hello. Welcome, everyone. We're back.
298 void orbs.
Said welcome back, and I heard a number, and I thought you might have been singing the year this came out. It's like, we're back to 1990.
No, I was singing
Whatever.
Neon Rainbow and the number of my void orb.
I see. Well, that doesn't make any sense at all. You're back in time.
I just got that
at
many
point.
void orbs. And it's Neon Rainbow.
Well, hello, everyone. Happy nearly Friday, which is thrilling for everyone.
Thank God. Goodness.
I know, right? Like, it was a short week, but it was long enough.
Short in days and long in suffering.
Yeah. Yeah, so the one piece of notable not this game news is that as I was discussing last time, I finally caved yesterday, and I was like, I'm just gonna order a new GPU. So I picked up a AMD 9070 XT because I can get it for $650, which is annoying because at most 2 weeks ago it was on sale for $600, which is annoying.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, it's probably
But it's only going to get more expensive.
Yes, that's because I was still on the fence if I wanted to try to wait for what was upcoming. But then I watched a video that gave more details about like what's known with the RAM shortage and all of that stuff and what's like going on with AI. And essentially the crux of the issue is that OpenAI alone has signed contracts for 30 or 40%, might have been 40%. 40% of all RAM, like worldwide RAM manufacturing capability for 2026, which
Gross.
promptly made everybody else that's building data centers run around and take up another 30%. So 70% of
Gross.
worldwide RAM manufacturing is captured by data center AI horseshit for 2026. And which means the other 30% is literally everything else. Actual sticks of RAM,
What's
your
left?
cars
Yeah.
that need it, phones. So one of the most egregious things that I had actually heard about previously, like a few weeks back, is that like Samsung is one of the manufacturers of RAM. They make memory modules. Samsung phone division was unable to put in an order for as much RAM as they expected to need with Samsung RAM division because it was more profitable to sell it to AI data centers. So like Samsung can't get enough RAM from Samsung. So that's not a good sign. So it's like your smart TVs, your smart devices, like your goddamn smart fridges. Fridges could be more expensive. Cars could be more expensive. TVs will be more expensive. Phones will be more expensive. Video game consoles. RAM for your PC. Everything will suck more. And so at that, I was like, the other piece of information that I had come across was that the company that does make one of the companies that makes manufactures RAM modules was saying that they would also not be able to put more manufacturing capabilities in place. Like it wouldn't be able to come online until at least 2028. So it's like it's not going to be better until 2028. Like unless the only thing that could happen essentially is the floor falls out under AI, which is actually possible.
I'm crossing all my fingers that happens this year.
Honestly,
I've seen some real stupid CEO comments
there's a lot of
on
CEOs.
social media happening.
It keeps happening. More and more companies are like, please stop being mean to AI. Microslop, man, they had a real stupid ass comment where one
love that they're like, stop calling it slop, and everyone's like, slop intensifies.
Yeah. Order received, Microslop.
Mm-hmm.
We understand, especially it's funny because
You can't say that on the internet and expect anyone to be cool about it.
it's so funny though.
Especially when you're clearly the bad guy.
Because Microsoft slips into Microslop easy, but the CEO is Satya Nadella, so now we Slopia Nadella. Like, it fits both the CEO and the company. It's all slop. But, like, the most recent statement he made was to come out and be like, you know, you're really gonna have to find a use for this, or we're not gonna have the, like, social permission to use up all this electricity. And it's like, motherfucker, you never had social permission.
You don't have it. You didn't get it.
But also,
nobody is allowing it. We're all pissed.
But also, he's like, you're gonna have to find a use for AI. I was like, no, we are not.
No, we're not.
You have to make a product that doesn't, like, suck ass and ruin society. Yeah. And you have roundly not done that.
In that statement, was it us or his people, or like who was he talking
No, he
to
was, I believe, addressing the same you as he was addressing when saying, please, you guys, stop calling it slop. Like, my understanding is that it was like the same collective, you guys out there, users of AI, really gotta, like, you know, talk it up, find a strong use, blah, blah. It's like, bro.
And which
no.
one of...
Get out of here.
Which one of did I see? It costs like $700,000 a day to run. Is that ChatGPT?
Probably. ChatGPT is scheduled to lose an insane number of billions this year again. Like, it's so
because I saw someone talking about it in terms of you're going to see ads in it because it isn't making money, because $20 per user is not going to be a thing.
Ads in AI apps
costs $700,000
so
to run a day.
Funny to me. No, like, God, if you think people aren't using your AI now, just wait till you put ads in it, my dude. Like, you have learned nothing from the internet. Nothing. You are fools. You know
so out of touch.
Nothing.
It's wild. Like, they already built a product with no purpose and no, like, user testing at all.
Yep.
Like, they didn't do user
also
interviews.
that kills people.
As a product manager.
Like,
yes. As a product manager, this has been a study in everything not to do. You put something actively dangerous out with no safeguard. You didn't test the audience. You're not listening to your users or your audience.
Well,
you're like manufacturing use cases that don't exist. Like, I would get fired.
It's wild. It's wild.
I would be fired.
What's crazy to me is that it's like, not only is it out there without safeguards, it's like fundamentally impossible to apply effective safeguards. Like, there's always a way around the safeguards. You can never not get past it.
Absolute madness.
It's crazy.
Absolute crazy. Absolute. I would have been fired so much. And if I was losing that much money a day for my company and my product was doing that, the product would be killed and I would be fired.
Big tech is insane. It's such a dystopian problem. It's
crazy.
Like, they're insane. They are
bananas.
What's really annoying to me is that, like, well,
I'm out of water. That's so upsetting.
I guess it's understandable because it's the same baby brain dumbasses that, like, always fall into the same sort of thing.
They're completely out of touch.
It's crazy that it's not, like, where are the, like, turbo capitalists, like, who are like, this is obviously outside of the bounds of what capitalism anticipates. Like, this doesn't work, even in the purported current system. Like, this just breaks the rules.
You're losing money.
Like, this is not it.
Pouring money into something that, like, and it's not their money. That's the other thing.
Yes, I mean, that's essentially it. Is the venture capital is the issue.
Insanity.
Like, that's out of control. The pretend money bullshit. It's what really gets me is like, I don't know.
I'm gonna refill water while you talk.
I don't know if they are not accounting for, or they're not properly communicating, or, like, the expectations are not in place, but, like, the nature of, like, the whole data center shit, like, I went through the NVIDIA AI, like, certification course for my work. It was stupid, but I did. And like the thing is the speed at which, I mean, anybody that PC games, honestly, we're all familiar with the life cycle of like hardware and GPUs and stuff. And like the thing that's crazy to me are these insane data center build-outs that they're like, oh, we just need this CapEx is capital expenditure for the company like now, and then we'll be like, we'll be there. But like, no, they have to do this
every 2 years.
Again, in 2 years to maintain competitive advantage. We're talking like this capital expenditure, billions of dollars, not even considering the fact that these models are unprofitable on a day-to-day basis. Like, not even considering the CapEx. Like, and then they are going to have to redo the CapEx again. And then these dumbass motherfuckers are like, we'll just put the data centers in space. Surely that will be cheaper. What are these people talking about? They are so disconnected from reality. It's unbelievable.
No, they just want to live in a sci-fi.
Well, it's funny to me.
With
yes,
no concept of how that actually works.
That is obviously true, but
and also they've picked the worst possible sci-fi timeline.
True.
To pursue. It is insane to me.
It's so crazy to me.
And literally, no one is asking for this.
Insane. And honestly, I think my greater irritation is to the people who buy into it, like the regular humdrum people who are like, these people are really smart and visionaries, like freaking Elon Musk, the absolute dipshit that is not a smart person, like absolutely room temperature IQ. He is so subpar IQ, terrible. A fucking dumbass. But like, hey, Skullballs, we're mid-rant on AI.
Together.
Welcome.
We're ranting together.
The thing is, like, I saw like such a good comment about like, and it's this weird same fascination. I don't know why, if it's an attachment to this sci-fi aesthetic or whatever, but like Musk's whole attachment to like, oh, we've got to go to Mars before the environment fails on Earth, right? Like, we'll go to Mars.
About to become a trillionaire.
We'll terraform, like this weird ass idea by these tech dumbasses that like we could terraform Mars at all,
when we don't
much
have
less
the technology to do that at all. Like, that does not exist.
The more important thing is that like, why do you think that is a better idea than re-terraforming Earth? Earth is at a dramatically closer position to what we actually want it to be. Like, this abandonment of like the Earth's resources and state of affairs to just be like, oh, well, yeah, it's going badly here, we'll just bail to Mars. And it's like,
honestly, I'm like, yeah, you guys go to Mars, leave the rest of us here, we'll be better without you.
The problem is that like,
it'll be like that's why stuff. They can just blow up on entry and like, see you later.
That's why I'm more annoyed at the people who like follow and listen and are like, oh yeah, right, why we could just go terraform. I'm like, use your brain.
Because it's all smoke and mirrors. It's all smoke and mirrors. As long as it sounds cool.
It's the same shit with putting the data centers in space. It's like, that is not a cheaper, more welcoming environment to a data center. Like, what are you talking about?
No, what do you mean?
Like, you think it's cheaper?
There's crazy temperature extremes, crazy radiation exposure. You're gonna have to like replace parts continuously.
Yes, you will simply constantly be sending. Like, you think getting a delivery to that is easier than just driving a truck to your data center? Like, what about potential employees? That's because they're so crazy. They're just like, oh, it'll be robot run. And it's like, no, it won't. You insane moron. Like, obviously not. Like, what is wrong with you? And it's that same attitude that they're just like, well, this one sounds cool. And then people believe it. Rather than being like, yeah, but that's just insanely harder than a normal thing.
little bit, please.
Well, and not only that, but like also we don't want more data centers.
No, nobody asked for that. Literally.
Well, yeah, like we don't want the data centers on Earth, but the solution is not like, oh, we'll just put them in space, because the cost of that is insane. Not to mention now you have to deal with the latency of transmitting to space and back, which like AI shit is so like latency dependent. It is vital that shit is lightning fast, and it's like to function properly, and it's like, oh, we'll just put it in space. It's like, you dumbass. Like that's not gonna work. But no, also we don't want the data centers on Earth either. Nobody wants the data centers. We didn't ask for AI.
Nobody wants AI. No one asked for it. No one likes it.
It's just this same stupid ass issue of like, once a certain subset of people have too much money, they suck.
They should not be allowed to have money.
They
should not. This is why billionaires should not exist.
Yeah, like, no.
It's wild that they're allowed to exist.
This shouldn't be happening because you have stopped functioning in society. Like, get out of here. Yeah, Speaking of space.
They've broken the social contract. Let's go to the moon.
Speaking of which, onto the game. Space. The moon. Ish. So I was actually thinking
it's technically a neighboring country, but why does it look like the moon?
I had forgotten earlier that I had mentioned that I thought we might have been on the moon, because they talk about like the blue like gem in the sky, or the blue like whatever. So I think we are on a moon. And I was thinking more about it, and I was like, I don't know if this is true. I'm far escaping, one, what I recall, and two, my media analysis from being 12 or whatever. Like, but it kind of makes me curious if this is sort of like a are we the bad guys, but more of like an are we woefully ignorant and children of the bad guys? Because like it kind of makes me wonder, since this environment...
Were our parents the billionaires that came and terraformed the moon?
Yeah, kind of, right? Because, like, this environment is like the moon, and somehow the quote-unquote Vile tribe continues to persist, and they have a wildly different set of technology that their city appears to be operating on that's, like, I don't know, presumably giving them food and shit, where in this desolate wasteland that might be the moon. And then, like, what the hell happened that...
We're the bad guys.
Like, the dragons and Althena showed up and, like, what? Just magically terraformed it, but then was also like, hey, you assholes who lived here, you have to live there, and are... Well, the thing is, that was, like, 15 years ago. Like, what the heck? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Did we colonize? Are we colonizers? Possibly. Like, we might be colonizers. We're falling into that. Why doesn't time make sense in this game? You know? It's always something. It's either it's been too short a time or way too long a time. They can never get it. They cannot get it right. And I don't know what that is about. You must be the new miners, right? Say, has anyone told you how much you look like? That's exactly who we are. Like humans? Huh. Well, you do. I don't make ugly mugs. I just call them. Okay. He's a potter, and he does, in fact, make ugly mugs and sells them on Etsy. At uglymugs.com. I'm sorry, don't hit me. I'll go back. Just don't hit. You're not guards, are you? No. Don't tell them I'm here. I just need the rest for a few minutes. I'm so tired. So tired. Oh, no. I mean, this might also be the... Hey, maybe the Vile tribe does kind of suck, because... Do they keep slave? I don't know. They're kind of goblin-y guys. Yeah, but they're certainly sentient. Well, obviously, yes, but, like... Certainly could be a very, It's full of bad. Maybe there are no good guys. Yeah, maybe there are no good guys. That always a possibility. Could be true. Hold on. Okay, so there's just... I started rehearsals for a show this week. Was that the one that you tried out for, or is it a different one? No, it's one that the director is a friend who also is the guy who cuts my hair. And
somehow, if anyone does community theater, you will understand how weird it is when I say they didn't have enough women ensemble members, which is crazy. So he called or texted me and was like, "Will you do this?" And I was like, "I guess." So I didn't have to audition.
Gotcha.
But we started this week, and it goes up. It opens like the week of my birthday. Actually. We started this week, and yesterday we had a dance rehearsal and we choreographed the whole first song, and it was actually really fun. But I haven't done a show since 2013, and God, I am old and tired.
Valid.
It's like I have to leave my house every day. What are you talking about?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
What is this?
Zenobia told us that obeying Galleon would benefit the Vile tribe, and I still believe that. Being forced to work until I die of exhaustion sure doesn't benefit me.
Bruh. But it's a jukebox musical, so all the music is like from the 70s, like pop music. So it's very fun.
Mm-hmm. The last tunnel we dug is shakier than a hyperactive kid on 5 bowls of sugar flakes. The roof's gonna crumble the next time a miner sneezes, belches, or farts inside it. Okay. Thanks, bro.
And so last night we were learning the choreography to like Hot Stuff, which is like, I want some hot stuff, baby, this eve. You know that song? I want some hot stuff, baby. Anyway. And that's the first song, and it comes out the gate. Like, it shows you exactly what it is right out of the gate, which is like a very stupid parody of a disaster movie from the 70s.
I see.
So it's stupid, parody, funny type stuff, but then also like not for kids really. Because everything is like body rolls and pelvic thrusts. And we ended up having like a really jokey conversation about the difference between a over-the-top pelvic thrust and a tasteful pelvic thrust. And it was just a really good time. We had a really good time.
That's funny.
We will only be doing tasteful pelvic thrusts. Thank you.
I see, of course. So
the choreographer was like, don't make these over the top. And we're like, oh, so a tasteful pelvic thrust. And that's where that went.
Phenomenal. I thought about running away from here, but I know it wouldn't matter in the end. Whether I stay or flee, the result will still be death. I blame Althena and her cursed children for sending us to this wretched place.
I did get a callback for the show I auditioned for on Saturday.
Oh, that's good. I
don't know if it's just a like we love you callback and like in the sense of like emotionally, but like you just did fine. Like we know you and we're happy you're back. Have a callback. You're trying so hard. You want to call back, or if I actually was worth a callback.
Sure.
So we'll find out when I go.
Hi there. We're all working hard to find the last bits and pieces of ore, so it's a little crazy in here. The mine's straight through the middle door. Please be careful. How does the timing on those two work out?
The one show ends at the end of March, and the other one starts rehearsals in May.
Okay, well that works out then.
Yeah, so not terrible. Aside from the fact that they scheduled the callback over a rehearsal, and I was like, bruh.
Right. Zenobia says she cares about us, but as far as I can tell, she only cares about her own ambitions. If she really cared, she wouldn't have us working under these conditions. Literally killing ourselves for her. Sorry, bro.
But that's why you had to play the other game on Tuesday. I was
that is correct.
Learning music.
You new miners, I'm not allowed to let you rest here, but I can at least do this for you. No, it won't last for long, but I hope it's enough to help you survive the rest of the day.
2 at the exact same time, so that hasn't come up. But back in the day, I used to do like I did a set of shows back in the day where like I missed the first week of rehearsals because the other show I was in was ending. So like I've done them back to back. I also have been understudy before understudy isn't something that was done a lot, although I've seen it a little bit more lately, for like really critical stuff around here, but it wasn't a thing really when I was doing stuff here before. There was one summer though that a girl playing like a female, it was the female lead, but she was not nearly in nearly as much as the male lead, so I would have called her really like she was the most important lady part, but she was really only like a support character.
Mm-hmm.
The actress, the week before Tech Week being the week leading up to the show opening where you put it on its feet with all the technical stuff, she had some type of anaphylactic shock on stage at the outdoor theater. And like
not ideal.
One of the other cast members was a doctor and was like doing CPR, like that level of anaphylactic shock. And so I got a phone call Friday from the director being like, we've had a medical emergency. Can you understudy this role? I was like, okay. And they dropped the script off to me at my work on Friday. I learned all the lines and the blocking, which is the movement, and a square dance scene in emergency rehearsals over the weekend. And Monday, I was in costume, microphone, makeup, wig, off book, on stage. And I was that character for 3 days. And then the actors came back Thursday, and I sat in the audience Thursday and Friday in case something went wrong. And Friday was the opening. And then she just covered so I did all the work and I did not go on stage.
That's such a freaking bummer, man.
So like, I used to have really good memory, to answer your question, Cobalt. Like I used to have really excellent recall because it's like a muscle. You can get really good at it. But like I said, it's been 13 years, so I'm real rusty.
Sorry, but I ain't allowed to serve minors. The only ones who get drinks are those lousy no good guards. I'd gladly pour brews for all of you if it didn't mean it getting my limbs hacked off.
He said minors, and I for sure thought I wasn't reading it. I for sure thought he meant underage people.
Minors or minors.
No minors either.
But yeah. Okay, great.
The director did send me a bouquet of roses at my work after I did that, though. It
was like, yeah, they better freaking...
I think they did an insert of like understudy for this character.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that's fine. You can do that. But also it was like, I worked really hard, but also I'm so glad she like
not dead,
didn't die and is better.
Yeah. Like
so,
that.
Like it's hard to be too mad. Although I was like, you could have let me do one show.
Yeah, right.
But all right. Like you could have given it a week to like recover, but it was like less than a week. She was back on stage. I was like, bro, show has to go on, but like give it a minute. I got it.
Oh right, Nash isn't here because he's an ass.
Oh yeah,
I forgot about that.
He Turkish delighted us.
Yeah.
And it was not delightful.
Mia, why are you so slow?
Summon elemental power.
You know, I feel like they should have been weak to ice. They are armor. I feel like armor would not like being
that'd
that
be cold. Or fire. Fire would also, they'd like steam like a fish in a tin can.
Yeah, that's a lot like heat metal in D&D 5th edition.
Yeah,
one of my favorite spells. I just straight up push that guy.
It just seems brutal.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting versatility in heat metal because it does damage, but also, you know, heats metal.
Yeah, I also feel like it should do psychic damage because that's horrific. At least if you're in full plate armor.
Yeah, it really gets to some of those issues of when you're in heavy armor, there are rules about how long it takes to like get stuff off. And you can really screw with the people.
Like, you could get cooked.
Heavily armored.
And I mean
like,
that literally,
get out.
not figuratively. You get cooked.
Stuck in there. Oh.
Summon
Managed to
elemental
put...
power.
What is with the attack order, guys? Like,
Yeah, what's happening?
that was entirely different.
I will say, rehearsal yesterday, there are some really fun parts of the dancing where like people have broken into couples and each couple is doing their own thing. And a couple times we were all kind of learning what another couple was doing just to see. And the guy that I was partnered with, we were like, oh, this was fun. Let's try it. And it was a spin. And I was like, oh, no spin. No spin. Actually, my vertigo got so mad. And I was like, okay, no more spinning. And I actually was like to the choreographers, I was like, I can't spin. You have to take me out of any.
Turns out.
Oh, they're like, oh, so they like swapped the parts that they had originally assigned my couple, like switched the move. And then there's another part at the end, like I can't do the finale bit. I have to leave. So I like go up and talk to a really rich older couple on the stairs for a while, and then I come back in for the end pose because I can't do any of the turns, and there are a lot of them.
Yeah,
and it's a bummer because it's a really fun number, and it like the dance looks really fun, but like I cannot turn.
Yeah, that's a newly found concern.
Yes.
Oh, this place is confusing.
So I was like, I'm sorry to you, dude, but we can't do this spin. And also, I have to leave you now because I can't do these spins.
Yeah, like the alternative is
my brain
falling over, passing out, throwing up. You don't want any of that.
Yeah, it's not cute. It's not cute. They're like, yeah, we don't want you to fall down. I'm like, I don't think you realize
that's not
how that is the least part of it. That is the smallest problem that will happen.
The problems
I
are
will
much
fall
larger.
down and I will not be able to get back up, actually. And then I will be sick. And then someone will have to drive me home. And I will wish I was dead.
Yeah, not a good time.
No, it was such a bummer though. I was like, man, like I kind of was like, we'll have to take it easy. I'm a little worried about this. And I like pre-warned them, and I pre-warned the show that I auditioned for. They're like, oh yeah, no problem. We'll totally work around it. Like this is all, consent based, like none of this, whatever. I was not prepared for how like quick and bad it would feel. I was like, I could probably do some light stuff. And I was like, no spinning at all. And I was like, has spinning really not come up at all? Like turning, has that not come up at all quickly? And I'm like, I guess not. I guess I learned after 2 years to be really careful in the way I move. And it just had not come up yet. And I did like one of those where they like spin you out and pull you back in. And I was like, nope, we're done. We can't do that anymore. So that was kind of disappointing. I came home and took a preventative Dramamine just in case, because I really was worried I was going to wake up sick, but I did not. It was fine, but I learned.
Where the hell? I just picked up... Hello?
We haven't talked all week, so I'm just yammering at you on your
That's
stream
true.
because we haven't caught up. I've been busy.
Oh, there it is. Protection ring.
Feels bad. I'm old and I want to sleep. And instead I have to leave the house at weird times like 7:15. I'm like, what is this? Why am I leaving my house at 7:15? This feels terrible.
What I asked for. Yeah.
I was like, what is happening?
That is not that good.
I got done with rehearsal last night at 9:30, and then I had to walk to my car, and I got home at like 9:45, and I was like, what in the grandma shenanigans is this? And then I had to shower. I was like, I'm tired.
Yeah,
but I did get all my steps in that rehearsal. So.
Well, that's fair. My staying up hours sort of remains undeterred from my younger times.
I will say, if left to my own devices, if I like worked for myself and was comfortable and like could choose my hours and all this stuff, I would not be an early riser or an early going to bed person. I just would not. Like, that's not my default setting. But I am someone who needs about 8 hours of sleep a night to consistently feel good and also not get vertigo or migraines or anxiety. So like your boy needs sleep, first off. And then after so long with insomnia and like anxiety around sleeping and stuff like that, I go to bed early and I usually lay there for like 2 to 4 hours just like vibing, because I had to work really hard to have my bedroom and my bed specifically be a place I was excited to be in versus dreading. And so like I'm very conscious about that and like preserving that. And so like I may go to bed at 9:30, but I don't necessarily sleep till like maybe midnight.
There we go.
But I need that time.
That's fair.
To be mentally prepared. Because I also, once I'm in bed, I know I go to bed early enough and I stop checking the time. So that I have no concept of how late I've been. Like I fall asleep when I am tired. And if that's 9:45 or that's 12:15, whatever, I don't know. I stop looking at it, so then it can't stress me out.
Bro, this place sucks. I
have to go to bed early enough that it's not stressful to me. Otherwise, I'm one of those people who's like, okay, if I fall asleep right now, I can still get 6 hours of sleep. Okay, if I fall asleep right now, I can still get 5.5 hours of sleep. And I think I can make that work as long as I go to bed early tomorrow. And maybe I can take a nap on my lunch. And like, I can't do that. I cannot go back there.
I think I made a mistake in how I did that attack. I don't think I'm going to kill any of these this round. Yeah, 2 of my greatest superpowers that I persist as I get older is 1, I don't have issues sleeping, and 2, I don't have issues with my back. Like I'm still like those 2 things alone.
Bro, my back.
Really,
my back has hurt since the week before my new mattress got delivered in like mid-December. It still hurts.
Yeah, that alone really helps me maintain my youthful nature. Like that, I'm like, I
used to be a
sleep how I
champion
like.
sleeper.
My back doesn't hurt.
I could be like, well, I'm just gonna pass out here. It doesn't matter where it is. I'm gonna pass out. You can't keep me awake. Goodbye. I used to have to put my alarm clock on the other side of the room, so when it went off, I'd have to get up to turn it off because I was able to turn it off without waking up. And now look at me.
Yeah.
I'm such a light sleeper. I will say though, when I got this new mattress, I thought I was just old and like couldn't sleep through the night anymore and like would have to wake up to go to the bathroom, and I'm like, I'm old. I got old lady bladder. It's terrible. No, I got this new mattress and I sleep through the night 90% of nights now.
That's good.
I think it was just I was uncomfortable, so I would wake up and it's like, well, while I'm awake, I guess I'll pee. But yeah, no, I sleep so much better on this mattress.
I have been having issues with waking up like a couple hours before my alarm to go to the bathroom. That has not tremendously impacted my quality of sleep, though. I did get the suggestion from my doctor to magnesium something or other supplement to try to help relax through the night, but I got those along with a couple other like relevant supplements.
Just not melatonin.
Correct. But I got like the magnesium supplement, vitamin D3, which I needed, and then a fiber supplement. I got all 3 of those, but then it was like I was diligent with taking them for about a month, and then I got my wild intestinal infection last year.
Oh, your stomach.
When I was sick for like 6 weeks.
Forever.
Yes. Yeah. And I was like, I was subsisting on like yogurt alone because that was That was the wildest illness I've ever gotten.
That was crazy.
Because it was completely opaque to my understanding of what was going to...
Of how to manage it, yeah.
Like, make my stomach totally, like, upset. I was lucky I could eat yogurt. Like, everything else caused me to... Like, and I had no way to, like... I was like, oh, is it how hard it is?
Experiment.
It was like, no, because I tried freaking mashed potatoes, and that made me feel terrible. So I was like, okay, well, that's out of out of it. It's like, it was not all dairy either. I tried some other like dairy. It's like, nope, that makes me feel like shit. And it's just like, I never understood why.
What do you want?
Like, I couldn't eat like broth.
Or perhaps what do you
work.
not want? I wonder if you would eat things that would make the bugs go crazy.
I don't know. It was awful.
Or if it was, I wonder if it was the virus multiplying, or if it was irritation to your intestines that was causing the problem. I'm curious.
Yeah, I don't know. It was really sucky, but that really threw me off of my like consistency. Honestly, it threw me off of like, I was on my get healthy arc. I was exercising like I was really consistent with riding my bike. I was like taking the right supplements every day. I was on it, and then I got sick for like 6 weeks, and I have not been able to put it back together because it's just like, well, whatever. It's like I just have not been able to make that habit again. It was really frustrating.
Momentum, no.
It was really frustrating. We dig for Alien. We dig for the Vile Tribe. We dig for the Blue Star. Heave ho, heave. Yeah, the Blue Star. That's what they call it.
Are we in Silver Star story?
We are in the Silver Star story complete.
Okay. So what's this? Is the Silver Star the Blue Star? Are we the Silver Star?
Yeah, presumably we are on the Silver Star.
Uh-huh.
And the Blue Star is like the planet.
Why that pumpkin there?
Okay, I'm digging. You don't have to jab me in the butt with your sword again, really. Hey, you're not a guard. Sorry about that little outburst. These days, I just kind of expect the steel spanking when someone sneaks up behind me. What a thing to say.
What is this game? The localization is crazy.
We dig and dig until we choke on the dust and dirt, but it never stops. The digging never stops. I envy the ones who died. I envy them because they don't have to dig. Boy, that's not great.
That's how you know your job is bad, when you start daydreaming about like getting hit by a car and having to spend 2 weeks in the hospital. I've been there.
We've been busting our humps for weeks.
I could get a little bit hurt and just have to spend time in the hospital, and that would be cool.
Yeah.
You're like, maybe you need a new job.
Beginning to wonder if it will ever be finished. Whoa. Is rumbling.
So when you're praying for death, you know you gotta make a change. But it seems like these guys are not under their own aegis.
Help! Please help me! A cry came from the room we just walked through. So did that awful sound. One of the mine tunnels must have collapsed. Hurry, we must go back and try to help. Can't go back there, Jess. Are you forgetting that we're sneaking around this place? The guards see a bunch of humans running around this. The jig is up.
Gig is up.
I always heard it. The jig is up.
It's the jig is up, but that's not jig.
That did say gig. That is correct.
Yeah.
So what do you suggest we do? Leave the poor slave miners back there to die?
Okay, they are in fact slaves. We have called them slaves now.
Real compassionate, Mr. Nice Guy. Comments like that make me ashamed to know you. Look, Jess, I want to help too. The reality is that if we're caught, we're just as dead as they are. Tired of arguing. Alex, you make the call. Do we help the miners or keep going?
This is another choice. It's not your choice. We gotta go help them.
Yeah, we must try to help them, even if what they're doing is wrong. Because, okay, well, what they're doing isn't wrong.
They're not doing anything wrong.
They are not.
They're suffering. What do you mean?
Under their own decision. So if we don't, we're just the same as the Magic Emperor. None of you have a lick of common sense. But hey, here the birds of a feather flock together. Let's go. Oh, shit. I forgot that I have to, like, save and stuff.
I ate pasta for dinner.
Uh-huh.
My stomach's like, too much pasta. I was like, it wasn't that much pasta. I'm so mad.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Sir?
crazy? There's no way I'm gonna help you. If I don't keep working, I'm dead too. Just stay out of our way, you gutless wonder. Gutless wonder?
Bro, you can't yell at him.
He's under duress.
Yeah.
He's alive. You did it. Oh, I'm so happy. What the hell's going on here? You all know you're not supposed to stop working for any reason. Leave this fool to die and get back to work before we decide to execute the lot of you. That is objectively not, like, a good strategy. Because if you could save a second person, now you have 2 people to work. That's more people to work than 1 person to work. Like, don't think for a second that we won't crush your worthless heads if you disobey. Also, I mean, I know time is squirrely for the game, but it literally took us 12 seconds to solve the problem. So, like, come on now. Remember that you were brought here because you were too weak to fight in Zenobia's hordes. You don't serve her by working in the mines. You're not fit to live anyway. Wait, who are you? You're humans, all of you. You are correct, sir. But can you guess which one of you I'm going to kill first? Surprise.
Have at thee.
Oh, they're just regular schmucks.
Wait. Was that guy called a groper?
Yes. Gropers and stalkers. I don't know, man.
What was the one from last stream that we did this game?
The nipple yanker?
The nipple yanker.
Which, the wildest name. Like, that is...
And now we've got a groper?
Yes.
Feels weird.
That is
These
that
localization folks are
out of control.
On a tear. I don't know what they're doing.
They are out of control.
Feels bad. Are you guys supposed to get any of this winter storm that's gonna hit 30% of the country?
I don't believe so. We are outside of it by a bit.
We're gonna get... It's supposed to drop like 45 degrees today, I think, or like 40 degrees.
Yeah, it's gonna be
at least with a wind chill.
Damn cold, but I think that's kind of the extent of it.
And like maybe an inch of snow tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Saturday.
Yeah, cold as shit.
Well, cold.
I should go stop the water on my outside spigot. I should do that so that it doesn't freeze up.
Stop?
Yeah. So ideally, when you have freezing, technically you're kind of supposed to do it for all winter. Anytime that freezing is possible, for your outside spigots, there should be a shutoff valve inside near it, which you close, and then you go outside and you run whatever's left out of the spigot so that you have a section of pipe that does not have water in it that is exposed.
Oh.
That is the proper spigot winterization technique.
Being a homeowner is hard.
Yep. To be fair, I never do that, and it has not been a problem.
Well, I didn't do it last time. It was brutally cold and nothing happened, so.
So yeah, but I should do that just because it is going to be really cold, and it is the right thing to do. So did I ever mention how much I enjoy winning? Yeah. We've heard it before. Let's get out of here before we attract any more attention. Bye, guys. How interesting. They saved that miner's life, even knowing the danger they faced to doing so. With such selfless bravery in their hearts, they might yet defeat the Magic Emperor. She's maybe not so
maybe
villainous.
She will Turkish delight the bad guy.
She has never seemed quite as villainous.
Gung-ho.
Like, I don't know if she's really ever directly, like, fought us or anything. I always feel great after doing my good deed for the day. What are you talking about? You're the one who wanted to run away, you dumb bastard. And again, you did help when we needed it. Sorry for the name calling. No, he's a dumb bastard. That's fine. No.
We can definitely call him that.
We can stick with it. Okay, so we got an item there that would be nice to get. Oh. Hell armlet. Was that item? It was. Okay. Nice. A little bit of defense. Whoops. What? Oh, not use. Give. That's why. Give that to you. Another item there. Oh, lordy, that's a lot of bugs. Don't yell. There's no need for that. It's the stalkers. Kinda hoping for a sleep on that guy.
Oh, yeah.
By the power of Athena.
I don't think I killed any of them. I didn't. Ow. We're close to killing some of them. All of them. Every last one of them. Well, that guy still had a little bit in him. Holy robe. Nice. More defense, good. Incredible endless pockets that Null seems to have. Item. I don't need more of those. I now have like 3 of them. Actually, maybe 4. I have 3 spare ones. Oh, I forgot to heal.
Oh, I forgot that I have knitting. We're doing it.
Alright, I will at least kill 2
that
of
cat
them.
sweater I knitted while we were streaming
Previously, whatever it was. Uh-huh.
It's way too big. I'm gonna have to pull it out and re-knit it, and I'm real sad about it. Like,
That's
it's
a
big.
bummer.
It's too big enough that I don't want to wear it. Every time I put it on, I'm like, no, I don't like it.
That's
So
too bad.
I do actually have to pull it out and redo it. Otherwise, it is in fact a waste of yarn, and I'm very depressed about it.
So by that you mean like dismantle the whole damn thing, or is there any way to like?
Yep. No.
Yikes.
Because it's too wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. There's no fixing that.
That's a huge inconvenience.
Yeah. So I gotta do that. Just real sad about it. Which I knew was a risk. I tried to size it down
Sure.
because it's supposed to be oversized. And I knew I was losing weight. And so I sized it as like 2 inches below the measurement I was at, like at the bust, which is like a lot of the time the measurement you use to like correctly size a pattern of a shirt. Especially if it's like a box pattern, you don't have to do all that. And it's still, I think it probably is bigger than that measurement anyway. Like I don't think the gauge is perfect, but also like I did lose some weight, so like it's just too big.
Elemental power.
Very sad. But because I was like, no, my first finished sweater for myself, no.
Yeah, I'm sure that's disheartening.
Yeah, but I'm not wearing it, so I gotta
yeah, you gotta, like, what's the point?
I gotta fix it. Then I can also make it shorter because I feel like it's in an awkward length. And if it fit width-wise, it would be fine, but it doesn't. So I'm just kind of generally mad at it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, these guys. These guys are a bit of a problem.
They got smooth maces.
Yeah, smooth maces.
They look like microphones. They're gonna jigglypuff you to.
Well, and what's especially weird is that they're technically, I guess, kind of flails because they're like a ball and a chain.
It's like that ball cup game, but a weapon.
Then it's like woo, woo. Damn, they do so much damage. Man, I'm glad tomorrow's Friday, though.
I'm so glad.
I've had enough of this week.
Yep. I'm really looking forward to just nesting all weekend. It's going to be so freaking cold. Like below zero. I'm just going to knit and drink hot tea. I'm going to turn on my little heating pad and stay in my bed, in fact.
We could play some video games. Play Path.
Play video games.
I have a swanky new GPU.
That's true. You'll probably load back in faster than me again.
It has been
fun while it lasted.
A noticeable, like at the very least, it has been a noticeable improvement in performance, which is nice. Because
we just put a new GPU in mine, right? Like, so it doesn't make sense for me to have your hand-me-down.
My hand-me-down is better than the old one, but I'm actually going to be holding on to it because of the current state of things. If this has any kind of failure, like, I need a backup GPU.
I was just wondering if I should put more. It's too expensive already, but man, I wish I'd like doubled my RAM when I changed it.
Yeah. Because you already have
that, but like
you already have all 4 of the slots filled, right?
Oh, do I?
I'm pretty sure you would have had to get a new.
Do I have 32?
I believe you have 32
gigs. Yeah.
I was thinking about.
I guess that's why.
Yeah, like. So I was thinking about that also. I was complaining to my wife because I was like, I'm so tired of having to deal with compromises every time I'm updating my computer because the timing isn't right or whatever because of shit outside of my control. Because like I had left 2 of the slots empty for RAM on my computer because I was like, oh, I'll just have the opportunity to get them later because again my computer died, so like I had to update when I did. And so I do at least have 64 gigs, so it's twice what I did have, but I was going to put the full 128 into it. So I have 2 open slots for that, and now it's like, oh yeah, that'd be like $900. And I'm like, no!
Just absolutely insane.
It literally would be more than the GPU I just put in.
That wild.
Yes, absolutely wild.
Especially given what it cost like 18 months ago.
Yeah, it's the stupidest thing. Oh, I did not. Well, I put the bottom one to sleep at least. Although I'm probably gonna wake it up with this. Boink. Ow. I love it when they attack Alex just because he's gonna get healed by standing around, and I love that for me.
The other fun thing about, like, having rehearsals, I still have not quite figured out the timing of when I leave versus when I get there. So I take my knitting, and then I get to knit for a little bit, and I'm like, oh, look, I'm knitting. Because sometimes in the evening, I, have that executive dysfunction thing where, like, I want to be knitting, and yet I'm sitting here not knitting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good God,
So
that's a lot of dudes.
Nice to have something to encourage me to do that, which is why I enjoy watching your streams with you as, like, in the sidecar, when I'm in the sidecar, because then I'm like, oh no, I knit and I watch. This is great.
Yeah. Oh, on the subject of the GPU though, it's not as, your GPU is not as, like, clear cut inferior to my old one, because it was a little bit of a side grade because of the fact that a big part of why I had gotten it was for the in-bank encoder, which made stream better, which of course would aid you also if you stream more often.
I gotta get that set back up.
But the VRAM reduction, because I think that GPU has 16 gigs of VRAM down to the 10, or I think it's 16, 12 or 16, which was down to 10 on the one that I had, my backup one now, and, like, I felt that shit. Like, that was a problem.
Not enough.
That was a problem. My new one now
I mean, I'm perfectly happy with mine now. I haven't really found anything that.
Yeah, and the fact that you play everything.
I haven't been doing that much.
Like, you play at 1080p, which really helps. Like, you probably have the right kind of card for running at 1080p. Because I had that one running my 3 displays of 1440p, 1440p, and 3440 by 1440p. So, like, I was running a shit ton more pixels than you are. And it was doing fine. What is this like?
At some point, I will need new monitors, but not now.
It's like markers, no? Grave markers. This must be where the miners are buried. This is what they're doing with their dead. How pathetic. All we can do is petition Althena to watch over them with the honor they deserved. Okay. Was
that Althena?
Yeah, thanks. I was like, was that...
I guess.
Oh, speaking of, it's a statue of the goddess. What's it doing in here? It's the Vile Tribe. You were the ones who saved me when the tunnel collapsed. Thank you. Question, how'd you get here before we did? There are many shortcuts and other passages in the mines that only we miners know about. Can you tell us why there's a statue of Althena here? I thought the Vile Tribe hated the goddess. This is true. We have hated Althena since she banished us to the frontier 500 years ago. Okay, so I guess Althena was 500 years ago, which is when that whole thing. The Dine was 15 years ago with the most recent.
So Althena vanishing people 500 years ago. I think Dine is tied to Althena somehow.
Yeah, I guess she was still kicking it
15 years ago. Yeah.
Like she's just around for the 485 years, and now she's not.
Yeah.
The timeline is weird. I don't.
But also, I still have questions because the guy who became Galleon was one of the heroes with Dine, and if Althena was around, how do you not know that that's one of the people you banished?
I don't know.
What are you doing here?
I don't know.
What's happening?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
The only way we can survive here with such weak magic is to look to the very goddess we hate. What irony. A warning before you go. The Vile Tribe doesn't know what the humans are really like. They want to help Galleon destroy you. Please be careful. Cheer up, Alex. I have a good feeling we'll find Luna soon.
Do you?
I mean, also she's named Luna, which, you know.
Oh, yeah, of course. And it is Lunar.
It's also Lunar.
The Silver Star story.
Yeah, like, I don't really know how...
I'm super media literate.
how relevant, like... That's the thing, though. Like, sometimes they can just name that shit, and, like, what does it matter that we're on a moon?
Stuff.
Like,
yeah,
even if we are on the moon, it's like, and? Like, okay.
I mean,
moon.
Ba-da-da-da-da. Sheepy. Sheepy for sleepy.
Summon elemental power.
I do appreciate
I
the
think
double
I
damage.
especially like the sheep icon, I think, because it looks a lot like a stuffed sheep I have in my bedroom.
It does, in fact, look like a stuffed sheep for sure. Ow.
I have 2 stuffed sheep actually in my bedroom.
For attacking Alex.
My bookshelf. Their names are Ben and Gladys.
That is correct. I remember Ben and Gladys.
Yeah. They're in there with Carl, my penguin.
Carl. Uh-oh. It's quiet in here.
I'm really good at naming stuffed animals, as you can tell.
Let's get ready to roll. Oh, speaking of naming things, I always like to see things and be like, oh, that'd be a good dog name. Because I like a good, funny dog name, right? I was tooling through on Blue Sky a few days back, and I see dog stuff every once in a while, and somebody had posted because they saw a like adoption notice for a dog in the area or whatever. I don't know what area, it's just Blue Sky. And it was possibly one of the funniest dog names ever, because the full government dog name was Susan from accounting.
Yay!
It's like Susan.
That's an
from
Australian
accounting.
drag queen.
There's
an Australian drag queen called Susan from accounting.
Well, there is also
Jane from accounting, something from accounting.
I don't know, but it was really funny because one, I just like dogs with people names because I just think it's funny that you know you're not like yelling, you know, Rover or you know Red 1010 or Lassie. It's like, I mean, our dogs, Phoebe, Susan, Edward, like those are. I just like people named dogs. I think it's really funny, especially also cats. There's something like you can get a really good people named cat too. I think Susan from accounting would be a great cat name as well.
Or like Rhonda from HR. You should just have a whole bunch of. I think it's how drag queen, like this drag queen family. Like you could have just a whole slew of pets with like people named from corporate division.
Have a little. Pet corporation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like those, and I just like silly dog names. So like the Susan from accounting. Things like Tootsie Roll as a dog name's a good one too. It's just like the goofiest stuff. Food for dog names generally I think is funny. We had a foster that we called Sausage. Not because she was shaped like a sausage, but because, well, maybe it was a he. She doesn't matter. The technical name was Jimmy Dean. Was the foster like shelter name was Jimmy Dean. We thought Jimmy Dean was dumb and may have been after like the person Jimmy Dean, but we think of the sausage, so we just called him Sausage. Like, and then I thought that was a much better name than Jimmy Dean. Like. Despite my previous claims of liking people names, Jimmy Dean is too famous a people name to have as a pet name, and so we called him Sausage, which was way better name. I think once that one got adopted, I think his name got fully changed, but regardless, dog names that are food is also very funny.
It is true.
Alex,
Pork chop is a very popular. Pork chop and meatball are very popular.
That's true.
Nipple names. I don't love them as dog names, actually.
Yeah, they're overdone.
Because I don't like meatballs. I don't like wads of meat. In general, they kind of gross me out. And so naming a dog that, I'm like, please don't.
Well, I think meatball could be a funny name for a dog that's shaped like a meatball, but I feel like that's much more appropriate as a nickname. I think you end up calling a dog meatball because they're shaped like a meatball, which also means they should go on a diet. But like, you end up calling a dog meatball. You don't just name a dog meatball, because if you have a skinny dog named Meatball, what are you even doing with your life? Like, you also don't want to self-fulfill that prophecy. You don't want a fat dog. That's bad for them. Anyway, Alex, I'm blind. I can't believe this. I always thought that saying was just a myth. Okay, that's funny. That's... Okay, sure. What are you talking about? The entire cave went dark.
Got it.
Another culturally wild reference that they're making.
Wow.
Trust me, Nall, you really don't want to know what he's talking about. Enough with the wisecracks. We're in trouble here.
That absolutely would have gone over my head as a kid as well.
What's happening? Jessica, Mia. Oh, they're gone.
Why do they always take the girls?
Alex,
Why is it always our healers?
Of the yellow arts.
Also, can we get an RPG sometime where the healer's a dude? Like, why is it always lady?
Yeah, right?
Suddenly that feels very sexist.
It is. It's one of those just like such unreasonably heavy-handed tropes. Like, like I understand.
Dude's always the fighter. The lady's always the healer.
You're trying to communicate, but like, oh my god. Like, it's so overdone and so obvious. I will say I at least appreciate that Jess, as a healer and as a lady healer, is a firebrand and not a demure, like, nurtury sort of character, which is usually what is indicated by that. So, like, I at least appreciate that in Jess. But yeah, one of the interesting problems with guys as healers and a like self-inflicted injury of the industry, I would say, of storytelling, not like an actual problem, but like by the nature of tropes that have been implemented. Like, if you have a like guy priest, I feel predisposed to mistrust them, because like in games and media, when you have a healing guy priest, shady. They're always shady. Like, it always happens.
I mean, Nash isn't a healer, but look at him.
Well, yeah, but like that feels extremely common to me, and so it's like self-inflicted wound of like, well, we can't make a guy healer. People won't trust him. It's like, whose fault is that? Like, you did that. But like, yeah.
It was you. You did that.
Yeah, I appreciate Jess a little bit because she's a firebrand. I like when characters are like
different than the
just enough off kilter to be like, oh, interesting. We have something that's like unexpected or like specifically against norms. Which I do appreciate that when that's done. Let them go before I cleave you in two, wench. Yeah. What he said, yeah. My, aren't the two of you intimidating? Give me a moment to think this over. Should I release your precious friends, or should I make use of them? What to do? I've just the ticket, a fight. Kyle versus Alex to save their dear friends. Should you fail to cooperate, you'll be witness to an uncomfortable execution. The only woman I'd take orders from is Jess, you skanky scab sucker.
Gross.
Okay. Ew, sticks and stones and all that. I'm afraid your schoolyard taunts have failed to achieve the desired effect. I also like that we're just gonna gloss over the whole he only takes commands from Jess. Like, what?
I know.
Okay, sure. I shall see a bloodletting.
I didn't want to know.
I care not whether it happens to be yours or theirs. You heard her, Alex. Let's give her what she wants.
Why don't we just smack her in the head?
Yeah, why don't we just throw the cat at her?
It could be her blood. Let's just do her blood.
Oh, are we just faking?
Are we pulling our punches?
Or do you have? Yeah, okay, we're faking. It's fine. Either that or both of our attacks are too low compared to our defenses to get through. So like, either way is fine. I think we're just like mock fighting though. We're just like, yeah, whatever, lady. Oh, hey, look, whoa, we're going at each other. Oh man. Wow, it's so dangerous.
Oh no, wow, it's sharp sword.
Do you think you're really fooling anyone with that pathetic show? Show me your true skills really now. If you do not, you shall witness your friends writhing fatally before you. I can't do it. What? You would choose to let your friends die rather than fight to save them?
Just chuck your sword at her head.
I'm so annoyed by this, this constant sort of struggle, and mostly because it just came up recently. One, maybe it says something about me. Two, maybe it's just because I'm obviously outside of the circumstance. But we just watched the ending to the the British Sherlock series. Great series if you haven't watched that. We watched it on PBS.
It's old now.
Yeah, it is. It's from
so old.
Early aughts, or late aughts.
Crazy.
It's really, really good though.
It really is.
It's 4 seasons of 3 episodes each season. Each episode's an hour and a half.
I saw the 4th season.
So it's
right.
It's like 12 movies. It's really good. We watched it on PBS because we started getting PBS streaming because supporting PBS is valuable.
Yep.
Dramatically more valuable than freaking putting money into Netflix. But anyway, in the last episode of that, there's another similar situation of this back and forth of morals and emotions of well, if you don't do something, I'm going to kill this person. And the constant gaslighting of why would you do this to them? And it's that's you, bro. That's you.
Yeah, it's you.
We do not have moral autonomy right now. So this guilt tripping of oh, you would choose to let your friends die. It's no, you're asking them to kill each other, or they are not morally culpable for your actions in killing them. That's you. We hate you. But I'm sure it's a lot harder if you're actually in a situation where they're I'm just gonna kill them if you don't do if you don't shoot that person in the head, I'm gonna kill them, and it's gonna be your fault. And it's no, it ain't. That's you.
You're gonna be pulling that trigger, babe. Ain't me.
I'd gladly save Mia's angelic life, but there's no way I'm gonna put my life on the line for that beast chick. Come on, Kyle. Could you just not? There's no way I'm gonna fight the Dragon Master because I don't want to lose. All right, you know what? That's valid. Kyle, what? Oh, I don't know what emotion is put there, but Kyle also what? What? What do you? I knew he was selfish, but I didn't know he was this bad. You're bluffing, buffoon. Look at my eyes and tell me I'm bluffing, Zenobia. I mean, I guess he could be trying to trick I don't know. You've never had to suffer through one of Jess's temper tantrums, have you? Go ahead, fetish her. I could use a little peace and quiet. Oh, I think he's actually just trying to make her mad. Hulk her out. You brainless mutt. What are you saying? I don't yell at you that much. Oh, so I'm brainless. Oh, so I'm a whiner? You know what you need, Jess. You need the discipline your dad never gave you. What a wild thing to say. Is that what you really think? I dare you to try come up here and even try it. Kyle, this might not be the right time to vent your frustrations. Unbelievable. I mean, that is a sufficient curveball probably to really put a wrench in her works, actually. Suddenly, I'm losing control of the situation because they are just yelling at each other.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling this little tete-a-tete is going to be interesting. Suppose I'll kill you
us.
first then, Alex, and watch the quarrel next. Oh, what? Ha! What's happening? Oh, okay, it's broken. That's great, Jess. Now come on and get down here. Ready, Mia? Ready. Woo. Woo. Don't try too hard there,
What a
Alex.
gentleman, I guess.
Damn it, not again. You were bluffing. Of course. The smarter they think they are, the easier it is to fool them. Every time I have you at my mercy, you manage to escape. But not this
That's because you're a
time.
moron.
Your performance is over. It's time for the final curtain to fall. Farewell. Except she leaves again, so it's not
It's one of those face guys. This is what happens when you
Whoa.
set up a like escape, quote unquote, proof demise and then wander off. They're certainly gonna figure out how to get out. That I don't like the way that's flashy. That's upsetting to look at.
Oh, right. I can do the Saint Litany. That's a good buff. Regen for everyone. Boom. 55 attack. That's so much attack. 79 defense. That's crazy.
Bro, that's so much.
It really is.
Black bile. That's bad. You
Blech.
should see someone about that.
Silenced.
Okay. That's rude.
That's
I got the
extremely
hiccups.
rude.
So sorry. Oh, I've really got the hiccups. What has happened?
I don't think you're gonna make it that far. Bonk. Nice try. Whack. $72 defense. 61 more attack for Kyle. Ow! Oh, I'm not silenced anymore.
Love that. Is that because that has a time limit, or you got smacked, or how does that work?
Well, I don't know. Actually,
Althena, lend me
I
your
did not
power.
use the correct spell. That's fine. I healed myself at least.
I can hardly look at this thing. It is like really hard to look at.
Where you going? Wow. really went on. Okay, you're gonna come back.
Oh, got back. Okay.
Oh, you're going back that way.
seemed to-
You're gonna kill
Oh,
me.
Bye. This seems inefficient. That was rude, though.
Yes, it was. You do not have. You do not have a resurrection item.
Wow. That's rude.
God damn it, why would you be fast right now? I needed you to not do that before I resurrected Mia, you dumbass. I swear to God, if you immediately attack her...
Why is this so flashy?
Oh, it's fine. She actually comes back at full health.
My brain does not like all the flashing lights in this fight.
All right,
They're
I don't know...
like aggressively hard to look at.
I don't actually think that upping defense... Well, I guess it did attack 3 times.
Kind
Maybe I
of
should
easier
have
to
upped
watch on your
defense
stream
again.
than it,
By the
like
power
your
of
YouTube
Althena.
stream, than it is to watch on your Discord stream for some reason.
It's
the
probably...
compression.
Yeah, it's likely due to the...
It's like
Encoding.
so aggressive on Discord.
Jerk. Yeah, you know what? Try to keep yourself alive there.
It's not great on YouTube, but it's less
It's probably a lot more true to what I'm looking at.
on Discord,
No, on YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, because the
Why is it
bit
so
rate.
harsh.
The bitrate
Why
on
is it
YouTube.
so harsh on Discord then?
Just the compression wonkiness.
But it seems flashier, like brighter and harsher.
I don't know.
Expect that to be worse.
No.
Dunno, man. I'm switching, glancing at my other screen to look at the YouTube because it hurts my brain.
Can we? Oh yeah, you're definitely not gonna make that. Can we get rid of all the freaking silence? It's really an issue. Ow. Yeah,
Wow,
that for
was...
some reason sometimes clears it. I don't know what the deal is with that. You know what? You just defend.
Is her sitting on the ground and ducking her defense move?
I believe so.
She looks so funny. She looks like a toddler.
Blorp.
I've got to switch to a stripe. That is cream with the baubles now.
Good condition.
And I hate knitting with the cream with the baubles. It's so cute, but so annoying to knit with. It like slows me down, and the tension's really hard to keep. And like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's gonna look so cute when it's done, but like, ugh.
Oh, actually, I think she also sits seemingly when she's got a status effect. So she's like, oh no, yeah, she's sitting because she has the status effect. Although the defend is not too different.
She's like kneeling or something on the defend. They call it mute instead of silence it. They call it mute.
Yeah, they do.
Which is like samesies.
Mostly, I think, just because it fits in the.
Yeah.
There, bro. Okay, Mia's not caught in it that time. That's good. Burn his ass. Specifically his ass. Although, honestly, as long as he continues to just silence one person every round, he's not doing damage. It's like...
No, he's fine.
Really,
he can keep doing that. It's fine.
Really not intimidating.
Love that for him.
Ow.
I want everyone to know that the little tape measure I use while I'm knitting looks like a wolf or like a husky dog, but it's a wolf. And the little dot on it that like in the middle that like winds the tape back into the little wolf is his nose.
I see.
And it's very important that everyone knows that.
Well, I'm glad I healed everybody there.
Keep looking at this and being like, wow, it seems narrow. And then I remember that I have to like knit a button band onto it. And that's why it's narrow. Because it's not done.
28,000 experience.
Bro, that's nice.
Yeah, it is. Levels for everybody, I think.
It's weird to me that Mia winks.
That's true.
I would really expect that to be a Jess thing. Or like a Kyle thing.
Jess is just exuberant. She just jumps up and down. Boundless energy, seemingly.
But every time Mia winks, I'm like, are you okay? Like your eye? Is it a problem?
Kyle, I never knew you were such a talented thespian. That was the best acting I've ever seen. And you ad-libbed all your dialogue. Thespian? Aren't I the wrong gender for that, Jess? I knew that joke was gonna happen. And I wasn't acting. I was just speaking the truth. What?
Bruh.
Don't tell me you're gonna stand here and deny that you're whine like a week-old puppy. It's so much fun to watch you two fight. I can always see the smiles in your eyes. Okay, Mia. Sure. Only thing that's gonna be in Kyle's eyes, my fist. Yikes, I think we just crossed the line from playful to pissed. How about a truce until we find Galleon's castle, Jess? Fine, whatever.
As someone who actually was in the, what's the club name? Like the National Thespian Society or whatever it's called?
Yep.
That, especially having been in it, you know, in the early aughts. I mean, I guess you're always in it once you're in it, but like,
sure.
That joke is
tired.
Always. It always happens. And it's just like, bruh.
All right.
In fact, I lettered in that club. So in high school, where you letter, I lettered in that club. So I have a letter floating around somewhere.
I'll be right back. I'm going to run to the bathroom before we carry
Same.
on.
You're all on your own. Good luck.
Okay. I return. I also took some ibuprofen because I got a headache of brewing. Nobody need that shit. Quite possibly related to the storm of brewing broadly. What's this? What's this? I don't know if this is where we're going. It's just stairs. Lots of stairs. It's an egg. It's an egg? A weird feeling about this place. What's wrong, Jess? Do you sense some kind of danger? No, Kyle, not danger. This place just feels oddly familiar. Yeah, well, I'll keep one hand around the hilt of my sword, just in case.
I brushed my teeth.
Good job. Hey, who's that?
Eggs.
I wandered into a giant egg, apparently. Welcome to the village of Caden. We've been waiting for you.
Egg village.
You look like a worker from the Talon mine. So, what are you doing here? Hey, look at that. It's broken a little bit.
A hand.
This is a shrine to Althena. That's why I felt so strange when we came here. What's going on here? Who are you? Face ya. It's a trap. It's a trap. Everyone, draw your weapons. No, this is not a trap, and I will not engage you at this time. You were guided here so that you could learn the way to enter Ruin. The Vile tribe lost many lives building that armored encampment, and it cannot be entered by any means save one, which is there's a hidden door to the left of the front gate. That is shockingly straightforward. It is opened with a password that is given only to select members of the Vile tribe. Okay, well that
should be changed like every day.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Keisha, why are you telling us all
That is not good password security.
And why are you helping us? The Vile tribe has been sentenced to a slow death for 500 years. From the moment we were banished to this barren wasteland, we were dying.
Bless you.
Thanks. And unless we claim some of Althena's power for ourselves, our end is all but certain to come about during this generation. My sister Zenobia said we must seize that power by force. Althena's will must be bent to serve our immediate need for survival. I do, however, have my reservations about her methods. Instead of sealing Althena's power, I believe we can beg forgiveness. After all, we were the ones that transgressed the bounds of good. I believe that in her love and wisdom, she would welcome us back into her light. For you see, I have watched the progress and discovery you have made on your journey, and I have realized that what my sisters are doing is wrong. Why should we believe a word of this, honey lips? For all we know, this is just another one of your tribal tricks. You are free to choose for yourself whether to believe what I say. I do not expect your faith in me to be easily gained back. If you insist on seeing me only as an enemy, I would not be surprised. In that case, I would have to fight all of you alongside my errant sisters. Because my tribe deserves a chance at a real life and a real world. What should we do, Alex? She really sounds like she's bearing her soul to us. I think we should trust her, Alex. I mean, she waited here for us. I don't think all of the Vile tribe are bad people, despite the name. That's become clear to me since we arrived on the frontier. They might look different, but they act and feel much the same as humans do. I think she deserves our trust, Alex. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I agree with Mia. We believe you. Password
Yeah,
to
they
open the
really
hidden-
don't want you to choose the other one there.
No, they're like, I don't know. This was an era of just
everyone
stupid-ass choices that are irrelevant. It's like, just tell the story or make it matter. Like, pick one.
Yeah.
The password to open the hidden door is Green Earth. It's what every member of the Vile tribe yearns more than anything to see. It's time for you to settle the question, Alex. Well, I guess the alternative is also that we are what on Earth, and the blue star is the moon, and like sucked all of the I don't know, terraformy power off of this one, and like maybe
we're just in this one spot.
Well, and maybe the other places have persisted because like the dragons have like been holding off the erosion. Like
Althena, maybe, yeah.
It depends which direction the erosion is happening. Like whether it's coming in or, you know.
Yeah.
It's time for you to settle the question, Alex. Is your strength, the strength of Althena and of her children, enough to overcome the power of the Magic Emperor? Meet with him, Alex, and hold out the answer for the whole world to see. Fascia. Yay, heals. I'm glad I reflexively went the correct place, I guess.
We're really good at that.
Yep.
We call it the arrow. We do it even when we don't mean to.
It worked out this time, though. I didn't mean to do that.
Why you did that?
I tried to go slanted and I ran into it again.
I don't know why I'm still wearing jeans. What a stupid thing to be doing.
This is Ruid? It's quite a formidable fortress, that's for certain. I doubt we could break through this door even with our combined effort. Which is why I'm glad we have the password. Okay, time for the password. Does anyone remember it? Green Earth, you dipshit. I believe it was Green Earth. Thank you, Mia. Perfect, thanks, Mia. Well, that was straightforward. What do you think Galleon's gonna say when we find him? Oh,
who
yeah,
cares? We're
just with my hands around his throat.
Okay.
Green Earth is something we all take for granted. The Vile Tribe would do anything to live there. It's so sad. You literally could have just been like, you guys wanna move in?
Come back?
Like, it's fine.
Like here. We'll share. It's a chest.
It's a chest.
What's that, like, organ riff? I'm gonna go find Nazi. Like that.
Well, off she goes. I wish I had a better weapon for Alex. I feel like I should have been able to find one by now, but I just haven't. So he gets what he gets, I guess. Sleep. Murder. Wow, Blizzard seems wholly unnecessary at this point.
Summon elemental power.
Also, they are strong against ice, apparently. Starlight. Oh, right. I needed to move some resurrection items to the party. Do I have some? I do have some. You get one. You get one. You get one.
You get a resurrection and you get a resurrection.
That is correct.
Everybody gets a razzle. Like a tent revival for a moment. Pajamas. I want everyone to understand that I wore jeans to work from my own home today, and I don't know who I am anymore.
Yeah, that's some wild behavior.
I do like the jeans, the pair of jeans. I do enjoy them.
Now there's more of them. Let's see if fire works better.
Also, I would have had to go down to the basement laundry room to get the pajama pants, and I just put on jeans instead this morning. That's fine.
By the power of Athena.
Alright, is fire better? Nope. They're just resistant.
You know what those look like?
Magic.
They look like the Dark Crystal bad guys. The Skeksis.
Yeah, a little bit. Ow.
They do. That's a movie I should watch again
Ow.
as an adult. They're like Skeksis, but make them steampunk a little bit. Or like, not steampunk, but like electro-future, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Vaguely. I mean, they're steampunk adjacent.
Yeah. But like electricity instead of steam. But like the dangerous kind. Like early electricity where it was killing people in their homes.
Yeah, I don't know if there's really a term for that era. Specifically in like that media era like that.
Yeah, like that. If you make it, it's like, but make it fantasy. Like, I don't feel like there's, because like steampunk is like
steam
Victorian era, but like alternative steam tech, sometimes with magic.
Maybe you could call it like Tesla punk.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know if that's an actual term used, but I do
it's
feel
not,
like that's
but it would work.
in
it
the
does
right
capture
ballpark.
It. Mm-hmm. From what I remember of the movie The Prestige, I feel like it might fit into that.
The Prestige.
Right? Because it had some weird kind of technology in it, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Bonk.
Mick.
I just wish I did a little more damage. I want to be able to
I put my
kill
knitting
them.
down to go change into the pajamas, and now I don't want to pick it back up. Because if I pick it back up, I'm going to have to start using the bobble thread, and I'm sad about the bobble thread.
Tragic.
It is tragic.
Can you guys go elsewhere?
I want this vest to get done.
Damn it. Right in my way.
I'm like changing up my style. Oh, you're kind of like advancing your style a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I'm doing something similar. It's funny to me that we decided to do this at the same time.
That is true.
Because I was doing it before we talked about it the last time I saw you. But I think I'm going for like, I want to knit for myself more. Like love myself enough to knit for myself, basically. Because most of what I was knitting was like either socks or stuff for other people or like teeny tiny plushy dolls, which is fun, but like I want to knit stuff for myself to wear.
Right.
You know? And I'm like so hot all the time. Just so overly warm. I can't knit myself a bunch of sweaters. I just am always on fire. Just on fire all the time. So my friend and I, when we went on our knitting road trip in October, we were like, what about vests? And I was like, I could make vests work. And then I kind of was thinking about it, and I was like, what if I go for like this Katharine Hepburn aesthetic, which is like the high-waisted, like loose button down, rolled up sleeve tucked in, like, you know, with like the high-waisted and then like wide leg, like 30s, but make her an alternative lady because it was like, oh, I'm wearing trousers. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Because she has a really cool style, and then you could put a vest over that, and it would be really fun. So that's why I have picked a bunch of vests to wear and like knit for myself. So that's why I'm like excited about having vests. But I also have got into vintage Pendleton wool skirts because they're like 100% wool, really, really nice quality. And they can be like pleated or A-line
rude.
or like pencil. Like I just got one off an online vintage store for like $20. And it's like below the knee pencil skirt, like dark gray. So it would be a really good base for like vests and stuff. And so I'm excited to finish a vest so I can start wearing that look.
Uh-huh.
And I'm stuck on this bobble thread.
Curse you.
But I'm really excited about it. Like I went and got a new haircut that I really like after like years and years of kind of ignoring my hair. And I'm like, I want to wear my fun outfit. I want to do the fun clothes now.
My issue is I have so few reasons to holy shit to
Wow.
go and
That
like,
was large.
dress nicely. Like I never leave the house. I work from home.
It's true. Well, and I don't have to wear the fun bottoms. I can just wear my top to work from home.
Yeah.
So like, I take myself to like a tea shop and stuff sometimes. But I guess I'm doing theater again now, so.
That's true.
One of my friends, who's like head of, I think, programming or volunteers, I'm not sure which, at a local museum, is retiring. And like he's on the staff at the show I auditioned for over the weekend. And I was like, hey, congrats, that's so exciting. He was like, thank you. He's like, do you want my job? And I was like, well, and he was like, just kidding. I'm like, are you? Because I might not be, depending on what you get paid.
Yeah, I was like, well, hold on now.
I mean, hold on.
Bring that back around.
We can talk about this.
Sounds like a much more satisfying career path.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Freaking dog shit tech scene at this point.
Yeah, although I know he had been kind of frustrated at the job lately, so I was like, I'd want to talk about that. But like, I mean, and actually, like, he like wrote the script for the seance I did there. In October and all that stuff. And like, if you think about what I did in college and make it secular, that's kind of his job. Putting like programming together, selecting pieces, writing stuff for performance, working with performers at a volunteer level. Like, ow, that's what I was doing. I don't know how much you paid attention to what I was doing in school, but like,
nah, I mean, not tremendously, but
it's kind of that.
These guys are so goddamn fast. Jesus.
Because I was doing music and drama.
That's not effective.
Is what we were calling it in the context of church services. So like running band rehearsals, running rehearsals for church plays, writing like performance scripts and like stuff like that. So like very similar vibe, but just, you know, better because it's not religious.
Yeah. There we go. Wow, 5,000 XP for that fight.
And I was like, I bet they would make me come to work every day, though. I bet I wouldn't work from home.
There is that.
That seems bad. Although it's not like commuting in Chicago.
No, it's not.
It was still like, and in fact, it'd be like a 5-minute drive for me. Like, I'm very close.
I mean,
but I still have to leave my house.
Honestly, as much as like, there are a lot of things I like about working from home. In all reality, I would not mind the opportunity to go back to an office if it's not like a shitty commute, just because like, I'm just working with people, honestly. I'm on a real. I would really need to know about the culture of the place and like how frustrating the actual people are to work with. And that is
like,
true.
What the red tape is like, because it's actually a job working for the state, and like, what's that like? You know, what's that vibe like? I don't know about that. Like, how many stupid people would I have to deal with in a day? And is it a fair trade-off for not having to think about AI anymore?
Yeah, I'm on a real freaking humanist era where I'm like, too much automation. It's all dog shit. We need to bring back interactions with human people.
But also, like, their primary focus is like Civil War history, and I would love to talk more about how we utterly failed at Reconstruction.
Yeah.
And like how ICE isn't a modern day Gestapo, it's a modern day slave patrol. And the Gestapo is based on our slave patrols and segregationist policies of the early 20th century. So, you know, that'd be a perfect place to slot that in.
Well, plus, like, the U.S. did eugenics first, right? As far as a, like, philosophy.
Oh, yeah.
Then that went over
it's
to, like...
It's homegrown authoritarianism. Like, we made it ourselves.
Yeah.
We did that. And then we ignored it when it was happening to color and indigenous people. And so they let it be real loud because we weren't stopping it. So, anyway. Do I have a rant timer? I feel like I should have a rant timer also. This is what happens when I don't want to pick up the bobble thread. But anyway, I was like, wait, come back. We can talk about that.
Yeah, seriously.
We might be able to talk about that. What's the salary? What's the salary like? What's PTO? How's that work?
Mm-hmm.
How many hours do you have to work outside of the normal 40 per week?
Yeah, it's really a bummer because, like, it's sort of new for where I work now to be thinking, like, I don't know if I can see myself working here in another 5 years. I'm like,
right?
I don't know where the hell else I would potentially end up, but, like...
I tend to be someone who goes somewhere that feels like it has growth, and then I just plant myself and grow there.
Yeah.
And you're the same.
I would have been happy to remain here
13 years. Yeah.
But
it got bad.
Because, like, I'm at the point where I don't even really feel like I need to grow that much. I'm like, I'm happy with my salary, G. You can just keep putting me on projects and, like...
Yeah.
I'm good to go.
Especially if you work in a job that, like, is guaranteed to change over time, even if it's not growing, right? Because, like, you could go on a different project and, yeah, you're maybe doing the same thing, but it's interesting and new, right?
Yeah. Like, so, there's a lot of interesting change.
It develops over time. Yeah. Like, product management is the same. You are always walking products through their life cycles. You'll think of new ones, old ones will go. Like, even though you're doing the same stuff all the time, it's not the same every day. So, like, it is, and I get a lot of satisfaction out of the problem solving aspect of it. I like having people who are like, this is an issue for us, and being able to hand them a spread of viable solutions and help them make choices about, like, that feels good.
Yeah, I mean,
except for right now.
Yeah, now
when I'm giving them stupid choices.
My
choices are stupid.
Moved to being like, my goal is essentially to work here at the very least until I can pay off the house. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, okay, now my options are open because I can take like a 25% pay cut and not be impacted because I like, my house is paid for. Like, I own that, and that's...
I would like to get some investment. Like, I want to pay off my credit card debt because no one should be in their 20s with untreated depression and a credit card. Like, that is a bad situation. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Would not recommend to anyone. And I would like to, I mean, obviously pay my house off, but I would like to have investments that are not tied into my 401k.
Right.
And it's not because I think Wall Street is good, but, like, that is the place I live. Like, we live here. So, like, if there are ways, I've been following a channel, not a channel, I don't know what you would call it. It's on YouTube, but I haven't been following it too.
Like a creator.
It's like, women's personal finance, and they are like liberal, leftist leaning, kind of anarchist. Like, they're all about, ladies, have your own money, save. Here's the things to do. Like, you should be independent and, like, all this stuff. And this is how to do that. And their whole thing is, you know, capitalism sucks. Participate in it as little as possible, but like take advantage of investing if you're in a position to do it, because it's there. And like, the goal is to make sure you're not, because basically, especially because they're like, one of the problems with the US, like the way they've undermined unions and they've like made your healthcare reliant on your job and all that, like makes it really hard to protest and organize. And they're like, so if you have money saved, that's less of a concern. So like, they just have
honestly, now that you say that, I really should move, because a lot of my savings is in like a premium savings, which is a much higher percentage yield than typical savings.
Yes, they're very big on high yield savings accounts. I need to like get further into their Discord to like look at how they talk about investing and stuff, because I don't know the whole story. But like looking at how much money my 401k made last year, like if I'd even had a little bit in an investment account that was like accessible to me, like I could make it so anything over the amount I put in gets siphoned off periodically into a high yield. Like, I don't know. I'm just spitballing. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree. I really should move some of my premium savings into
so that like I'm not the only one making my money.
Well, and
like that would be
especially at the moment, the problem.
Welcome to the Old People Podcast, everybody.
The problem is like every time we like think about moving into doing like investing, it's like shit seems so unstable right now that like every couple months.
That's kind of the vibe I have, is like put something that you will not break you to lose, like even if it's $1,000, if you're lucky enough to have that much, put that in investment and then don't touch it, because then even if it goes down, it may recover. Like, just leave it alone. Because if you pull it at the first sign of like that, is bad. So,
well, the thing is that like right now I kind of feel like might be a really good time to actually start a little bit. For me personally, I'm just thinking about, because for the last couple of years it's been really hard, just because it felt like every moment felt like the next couple months surely Wall Street will tank, because like the economy is terrible, and like it just hasn't happened. But right now, not like, what I'm realizing is it's not that it's not the right time to invest. I don't know if it's the right time to invest in Wall Street, but what I do feel relatively confident about is that it actually is really good time to invest internationally. Like in the last year, generally, like GDP of the world has gone up more than the US has, like even stock wise, like it has gone up. And right now I feel like economically there's a big shift in investing in own countries, or like Europe, rather. Like people are trying to remove themselves from being economically bound to the US, and so
100%
right now feels like the right time to get on the like Europe mutual fund train, to like
100%,
to also shield from the potential fiasco of like, you know, losing the US front and then like being buoyed by, you know, the foreign markets. I kind of feel like might be the right time to do that. I should do that and sit down maybe this weekend and do some research into like what the...
Can I piggyback off your research?
Well, if I find like what the best site to do stuff like that is, I'll let you know.
Great.
Because that right now feels like the right time to do that very specifically, and I feel like that's a really good
You're the
idea.
one of us with most of a business degree, so like, you know,
because it's like that combined with a 401k that is in the U.S. Well, actually, part of my 401k is in a foreign market, and I do wish that my 401k is set up such that it's right now it's managed by the like automatically managed by the the company, right? That the investment firm, and it's like
I've got part of mine like that.
I wanted, the thing is like I wanted to do something else a little bit, but if I did a little bit of anything, it takes it entirely out of being managed, and I have to self-manage it entirely. And I was like, God damn it, I don't.
So I rolled over a bunch of my previous stuff when the company got acquired. Like I had kind of stuff in disparate places. So all of that is still in a 401k, but like in one I picked, it's not company managed. So I have it being managed by robots, and they're actually doing a good job. So I'm just going to let them keep doing that.
Yeah.
I piggybacked on the research of a good friend of mine who has an accounting degree. And I was like, great, I'll stick it. You're sticking it there. I'll stick it there. And they've made quite a bit of money for me. Good job, robots. And then the other bit of it that's like, since then, the company stuff is managed by the company. And
all of mine is essentially in the company one. And I was like, I wanted to earlier move stuff more into foreign markets, but I didn't want to then have to forever self-manage my shit. I was like, you please just continue. And they've been doing fine because the U.S. stock market is doing well, I guess. But yeah, I think I should.
Which feels fake, but yeah,
it is entirely fake.
Do you have stuff going into both Roth and regular 401k?
I only have 401k.
Okay, you should look at your program and see if you can, in the same account, do Roth.
Well, I mean, that
as well as
wouldn't really benefit me all that much because that's not like I hit the limit of what can be invested into the 401k.
Well, the benefit is that you everything you earn on your Roth dollars is tax-free because you paid taxes on the intro amount.
Right. So
if you split, you've got stuff that you'll have to pay taxes on in the future when you take it out. But your Roth pieces, you pay taxes on now and don't have to pay taxes on later. So depending on like what income you need, you can split between what you're pulling out to control how much tax you pay when you're actually pulling your 401k money in the future.
Yes, but that I'm not necessarily sure that that's particularly valuable, simply because the whole reason you pay the tax later and there are penalties and stuff. The thing is it's really only if you have penalties because you're taking things out of the 401k prior to its maturity.
I'm talking about once it's matured and you're old enough to be pulling, it counts as income. You get income tax on it.
Yes, but that going one way or the other is functionally a sort of a gamble. And by going just 401k, I'm gambling.
I'm saying you want both.
That. Right, but I can put more money.
I'm
putting more money
in the future will be lower.
Yes, I'm putting more money in right now that then accrues more interest because there's more money there than a Roth. A Roth will functionally and necessarily grow slower because you tax first, and so the dollar values going in is smaller, thus the growth is slower. So like that.
But if you need a certain amount of income in the future when you're able to pull on these things, and pulling all of it out of your 401k would put you in a higher tax bracket, you can move Roth instead so that you are in the lower income bracket but pulling the same amount of money. You're basically banking on the fact that tax rates in the future will be lower versus higher.
Well, I'm also banking on the fact that I am putting more in the 401k than, like, I'm at like 130% of my quote unquote expected necessary to retire with like my current income.
Oh, you're doing great then. Good job.
Yeah, like
Did I mention don't have untreated depression and credit cards in your 20s? It really will impact you for your whole life.
Yeah, like I don't really mind talking about like actual like
don't do that.
But like I have currently like I have like 200,000 in my 401k, and that is
criminy
growing at a
I'm sad now
reasonable clip. So like that's why I haven't been fussed about splitting it. One of the big things is the company I work for.
Depression treated everybody.
Because like I put 6% of my salary in every year, And my company actually does a direct 6% match. So I get 12% of my salary into my 401k every year.
I think I'm at 7% and they do 5%. So I'm kind of...
This comes out to be equivalent.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like
I am fully vested. This is the old people podcast now.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you should be thinking about this before you're our age, because
well, and
you'll turn around and you'll be in your 40s and be like, wow, I don't have enough for retirement. And like, that sucks.
That's that's also the benefit of, because like I did have most of a business degree, and that's why I am positioned where I am, because I prepped for it. Like that's the amount that I have in the 401k. That's not including then my like actual just large premium savings. And then we also pay for long-term care insurance, so that
I have that.
Yeah, so like, or not long-term care. I think long-term care, like the stuff that you get back when you're old to put you in a home, essentially, a nice ass home. Like yeah. I
paid an amount that was a stretch for me when I got it, so that I could get as much coverage as possible on a really fancy life insurance policy with a long-term care rider.
Yeah, so it's like...
because you can do that when you're younger, because you're going to be healthier, it'll cost you less, it'll have more time to grow.
That's my sort of...
I did that.
System of... plan. Taking care of myself is a large 401k.
What I would love to see is universal health care by the time I'm old, but well, you know, we can't bank on that.
No, we cannot.
But boy, howdy, it should happen.
But yeah, and that's why I was like,
we are the only people who can't seem to figure that out.
And then moving things from like the actual premium savings into some sort of investment would also do functionally what the Roth would have been doing. Like that's...
You're correct.
The same.
You
it's just...
correct.
Roth is specifically a retirement vehicle, which is it's like I'll just do it myself, and then I just have that money
right.
if I need it.
That is better.
But like, yeah, it's just having both Roth and 401k is hedging your bets, whereas just having a 401k is not necessarily gambling that tax rates will be lower later, but rather
that
that
fewer options later.
The amount that I put in overcomes whatever taxes I pay, because it just is able to grow. And in the last couple years, that seems to have been true. But you know, we'll see if a crash happens. So like,
I'm also 100% not planning on Social Security being available to me.
Yeah, right. I have also not really.
If it is, that'll be a pleasant surprise. If not, it's not part of my calculations. Old people podcast.
I mean, this shit's important. Well, and
it's really important. It doesn't feel important in your 20s, and then later.
Summon elemental power.
I don't want to work until I'm dead.
Yeah, that would be extremely unpleasant.
Yeah. I, in fact, don't want to work anymore at all, but since I live in the real world, and I'm not evil,
to the door.
Like billionaires.
Yeah, and so it's the
I'm gonna work.
I was gonna say a thing, and then I totally slipped what I was gonna say.
I was talking about how I don't want to work anymore already.
Yeah. Oh, but it's like that's
world.
Also getting to the point where you own your own home. Another thing, like, then I wouldn't even need my current income. And if my 401k is like aiming for my current income, and it's like, okay, that's fine. But yeah.
You're closer to paying your house off than I am, obviously.
Yes.
Great job.
Quite a bit.
But my house was less expensive than yours, I think. So I got that going for me, at least.
There's that. And either, like, we both still did relatively well on timing of...
I got an incredible interest rate on my
interest
home loan.
rates.
I'm
and
never redoing
prices.
it. Ever.
Because it's gotten much worse now, and...
Oh, yeah. Did you ever hear what our parents' interest rate was on their mortgage for their first home?
I don't remember.
10% or like 12%. One of those two. Double digits. That is crazy.
So the interesting thing about that is that,
although the house probably cost way less.
Exactly. The thing, like, there's sort of merit to higher interest rates because it is a controlling factor for the overall price of houses. Like, it helps depress the market so that it doesn't go crazy. But, like, also just the fact that there are no sort of controls in place ensuring
no, we're living in the worst version of capitalism.
Yeah, that
everything that a person requires for survival is profitized, and and a ton of stuff that benefits from the suffering of actual people, like human suffering, results in a bigger paycheck for a company. Is in the hands of for-profit companies. Like, they benefit. Like, all of their monetary incentive is to encourage human suffering. Like the prison system, like healthcare, like the war machine. Like, no one should make any profit from that. And yet,
and the problem is that more and more
completely immoral.
Housing is sort of being viewed as an investment vehicle rather than, like, you know, housing
necessary to live.
And that's the big problem, is because it's like, that's not how that should be working.
No. Well, and particularly an investment vehicle for a corporation. Because it's like, one of the reasons that I bought a house, like, I moved from somewhere that I could only afford to rent to somewhere I could buy a home, so that in my old age, I would own a home. So in that way, I invested in my future. Like, you could argue that is that investment, but it's an individual investment versus where you've got, it's like BlackRock and all these huge corporations just buying single family homes and jacking the price for, like, corporate profit. That is insane.
Yes, that is insane, but it's also like just the problem of the sort of cultural mythos, this idea of, like, your housing value should go up, it's an investment, and blah blah blah, and like this for our entire lives, and potentially the entire lives of, like, even our parents, the previous generation, like, house price go up, and so, like, they've built a sort of
an expectation,
a permission structure that, like, it should be treated
under
like
examination
an investment.
That cannot continue.
Correct.
That should not be true.
Well, and the thing is like,
an infinite growth potential.
We actually have an
things are worth things.
Immediate case study and lesson in why that is bad, because there's a huge crash in China because they were building ghost cities because of, like, the housing being an investment, and so there's just, like, empty housing. And quite frankly, it's the exact same thing with AI data centers. Are the exact same premise, that they are some kind of physical investment vehicle, because there are data centers that are being built that actually aren't even turned on because they don't even have, like, electricity run to them. But who gives a shit? AI go burr. Like, it's wild.
Actually insane.
It's all wrapped up in the same connections of just greedy capitalists, investor class, trying to ruin the world for everyone else so that they can get an extra 10% profit on their wealth that is already sufficient to give them whatever life they want. Like, that's it. That's where we're at. Like, it's not complicated. Pretty straightforward. Easily understood. We're just stuck being along for the ride as best we can.
Yeah, I don't like the ride. It's bad.
No. Well, and what's frustrating is, like, we complain and don't like the ride while still being positioned better than so many others. Like, we, in an individual stance, are like, well, it's not, like,
okay.
We're pretty good, but, like, I recognize immediately that,
recognize some people are actively not okay, but also we are in a system where, like, I was very worried when my vertigo was bad that I was going to become disabled in a way that meant I could not work. And what would I have done?
Yeah, honestly,
like, I don't have enough saved. And I would hope that the various insurance I have could give me some type of life. But, like, I'd probably have to sell my house and move in with
somebody.
Yeah. I hope not our parents, but I also can't volunteer you for that. Like, somebody's got to agree.
Right.
And, like, if it is with our parents, they're not young.
No.
So, like, what happens after that? Because they have enough in retirement savings for themselves.
Yeah.
And, like, not that I know their financial situation or anything, but they're not super wealthy.
No, they do have a house in a relatively nice area of town. So there is some general wealth built there.
But it also was, like, again, that property value has increased a lot since they bought it. So, like, but, like, you know, what happens when if I'm disabled and like, everyone in this country, unless you a billionaire, is like one series of unfortunate events away from being destitute. Like, there's just no social safety net.
Yeah, honestly, one of the most effective, which I haven't actually gotten that many chances to, I haven't really gotten any chances to implement the question that I would likely ask, given that, like, it's a radicalizing question once sort of, like, not like I realized or, like, it came to my attention, like, once I, like, understood and put together the implications thereof. Like, one of the most effective, I feel like, radicalizing questions is, like, what is the correct amount of unemployment, right? Like, that I feel like is a good question. And, like, I don't have if any chatters, like, active, but, like, your opinion, what is the correct amount of unemployment?
I mean, in the context of
just, like, from a personal perspective, right? Personally, what feels right? Just like
the percent of people unemployed?
Yeah,
or
like, what is an unemployment rate for society? Like, societally, economic, like, what's, like, your gut feeling? Like, what is the correct amount?
And what are we counting as unemployment? People who can work who aren't? Or people who potentially are not working for medical?
Sure, let's say can work but aren't.
I don't even know. I don't actually know what's the current rate.
It's like 4.5%.
Is it? I was going to say something like 10%. But
more importantly,
maybe that's high.
That is extremely
Whatever it is, people should be able to live.
Right. The primary point is that I think really the correct, like, number of unemployment is, like, 0, right? Like, everyone who wants to work can work. Thus 0 unemployment. Everybody's doing a thing. The issue is that I feel like a lot of people don't realize that, like, capitalism has a correct amount of unemployment, and it's non-zero, which means systems are in place to ensure unemployment happens. And then we don't have systems in place to ensure that unemployed people survive.
Are safe.
Like, what?
Yeah.
We have a fundamentally flawed system because we need people unemployed, but those unemployed people are like, oh, I guess they'll die.
Are we saying because unemployed people are, like, mobile in the workforce so they can address, like, transitional needs?
It's not a transitional need. It's to keep wage costs down.
Oh.
Because if there's no competition to take jobs, wage costs go up. So, like, it internally fails for capitalism to be pure capitalism because unemployment rates have to be non-zero. They want nothing to allow those people to survive, in which case they die and the unemployment rate goes back down. It is a grinding machine that does not allow for people to exist eventually. Like, it doesn't work. Like, simply, in a very simple cursory glance. And obviously you can make it work by supporting unemployed people, which is a thing this country tries very hard not to do. It's like insane. It's like that the system is not functioning. Well, 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 to what do we owe the honor of this visit, humans? It's not often we receive visitors here. In fact, we discourage the practice. Maybe I should have restored some of my MP before this. Who are you? My name is Tabin, and this is, as they say, is your lucky day. For you see, you have come at precisely the right time to witness the extraordinary. Today is the debut of my latest invention, the mobile magic masher. Sounds interesting, but you might want to think twice about the name, bud.
What's the little choppy guy they stick into the tunnel in the labyrinth? Is it the Thrasher? Is that what he yells?
I think he sort of yells the Cleaner, but he...
Oh, the Cleaner.
But I always thought he pronounced it weird. It sounds like the Kleegner, like... There's like an extra consonant in there that I don't think is supposed to be there.
You're right. It's the Cleaner. That's what made me think when he said the mobile magic. I was like, the Cleaner. But I said Thrasher in my head because I couldn't remember what he actually said.
Changing the name to Immobile. Alas, your feeble words won't save you, human. It's time to introduce those who disobey the Magic Emperor to the true meaning of terror. I don't like the sound of that one bit. Tabin wasn't lying. There's powerful magic very close to us. I could sense it. You didn't listen to me. I warned you, but you didn't listen. How ignorant and irresponsible can you be? Who's yelling? I recognize that voice. Is that Nash? Afraid to show yourself, traitor? You should be. It is Nash. Afraid of you? Ha! You're the one who's gonna feel fear, Kyle. Yeah, you don't really have much of a leg to stand on at the moment. Oh no, you're actually the villain. We're gonna beat the shit out of you.
I forgot that he full-on went villain.
Inside this armor, my power's amplified beyond measure. You can't stop me. You can't even hope to slow me down. Our only choices are submission and servitude, or failure and death. Alex, is
wow, he's really drunk the Kool-Aid at this part.
Look kind of like a giant chicken.
Which, honestly, if you've made such a bad choice, you have to delude yourself.
You gotta double down.
Doubling down. Wow, that also seems relevant. I wonder why that seems relevant right now. I don't think we need a fourth rant, but
nope. You'll cease your disobedient course and obey the Magic Emperor. Don't force him to destroy you and everything you care about. Shut up, you moron. You think I'm gonna listen to you after what you've done? Seriously. I'm gonna knock you in that ridiculous get-up of yours to the Blue Star and back. I wasn't able to
Mia is very ashamed of
before. So why should you start listening now? Yeah, right? You are never getting together with Mia now.
No.
Now I'll have to use force, but don't fret, I shan't kill you. That comes later, and not at my hand. Look ridiculous. Ugh, I'm so tired. Damn you.
He actually hurt Mia. Wow,
No, he didn't.
Oh, he didn't.
Everybody but Mia. Mia, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt anyone. I did all this for you. Nash.
Wow, she did not ask for that.
You idiot. Yeah, slap the shit out of him.
Mia, you've always been my favorite.
Did you really think that doing this would make me happy? What made me happy is when you were helping us, when you were helping Alex. Don't you understand why he's trying so hard to save Luna? Don't you understand anything? Please, Nash, please stop this cruel charade.
I love that handprint.
I love you, Nash? No, but I hate what you're doing to us. Yeah, right? Sorry, Mia. I really messed things up this time, didn't I? Don't forgive this ass hat. Oh, Nash. Sorry, Mia, and all of you. Wow, we're just gonna real quickly let that go, huh? Thought I was doing what was best. I was really thinking only about myself. I only wish I could take back everything I've done. Wow.
Is all it takes really just slapping up someone inside the face? Because I would volunteer as tribute. Slap so many people.
Yeah, it's
right
so
now.
freaking childish. Nash. Alas, despite this little change of heart, the power of my invention must be known. I won't let you all depart without a minor demonstration via remote control. Boop. Behold the power of the mobile magic masher, humans. Knew that apology was just another damn lie. You are dead, Nash. Dead. I wasn't me, Kyle. I'm not doing anything. Nash, help me, Mia. No. You put your ass there, like literally and figuratively.
Like, sometimes you just gotta reap what you sow.
Oh man, we gotta do something about the magic here. We are real rough.
Just need to make sure. Okay, I did put the right color on for the next stripe. One of the times recently I changed stripes on this vest, I started using the wrong color and I had to rip back again, and I swear to God, if I have to rip back on this vest one more time, I will scream. It's been like 4 times, I think, at this point, and it's not that complicated a garment. But don't worry, I am in fact supposed to be using the bobble thread.
Good job.
That's such a stupid looking suit.
It's really
so stupid.
is.
The goofiest. He's just the worst. Wow, you have no MP. And I know you said that, but I haven't looked at the numbers
we came in here pretty rough.
Bruh. Mia, just an absolute goat with her MP.
Thanks for that physical attack, dumbass. Yeah, Mia's giant ass mana pool is delightful.
I do enjoy her. Love it when everyone heals just a little bit. Normally at work, we try not to have meetings on Friday. And I've got a 90-minute meeting tomorrow at like 1. And it is just the absolute rudest thing I've ever encountered in my life. Like, what do you mean? A 90-minute meeting on Friday afternoon?
Yeah, that's...
like, just straight up the rude. And it's external, partially, which is just unreasonable. You're gonna make me talk to people outside of my company on a Friday?
Yeah,
for
nobody
90
wants to
minutes?
do that.
Criminy. Hey, Steve Weaver. I'm gonna need a nap.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Wow! How did Jess
Weak to fire.
Was she just out of it, or?
I had her defending.
Was she just a tank? Oh, good job.
Oops.
Not too bad. Really happy tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah.
We've ranted like 3 times, 2.5 times. It was kind of a long rant. We ranted a lot.
Correct.
We talked about old people things like 401ks.
Yeah.
Which actually should be a young people thing because
it's true.
It's
People
important.
Care about that earlier if possible.
Yeah.
Yes, attack Alex. He's resistant to lightning.
And I've had to switch to the bobble thread on my stripes on the vest that I'm knitting, and I'm sad because it's actually quite difficult to knit with. It slows me down, and the tension gets weird, and everything's terrible.
By the power of Althena.
finish out.
11 hours.
Stream.
Criminy.
I have really given up on the long stream scene. I did like a couple back on Twitch, largely. And now I'm just like, nah, I'm too old for that shit.
I don't know. Like, I could play a video game for a really long time.
It's hard to stream it that long.
Yeah, unless we're doing a quiet stream.
Yeah, like doing that's easier.
Like, maybe. Like, criminy. I'm one of those people now who like gets really excited thinking about going to bed. Which I guess I've not always been. I worked really hard to become that, but like with this new mattress, I'm just like,
oh yeah.
I've got a little heating pad at the foot of my bed. I can turn that on. And like while I wash my face, and I can like cozy in there.
Yeah, playing something that you were just enjoying is a huge factor in.
Yeah, for sure.
In streaming that long, for sure. But it's exhausting. Like you said, you're exhausted. Like it's exhausting. It doesn't matter how much you're enjoying a game. If you are trying to like be active for the whole time, that's rough. Then there's some people who just like are silent for whole streams, which is fine every once in a while. I don't know. I don't understand entire channels that just like don't even talk over what they're doing. I'm just like, okay, like what do you? Okay, that's fine. Sure. I don't understand watching it. I guess. I mean, presumably they find somebody, but I don't need a constant like chatterbox. I'm not a constant chatterbox, but like somebody who's just there in silence for
never says anything.
Hours. I'm like,
wild.
What are we doing here? And I think that's fine. Like, I just know that there are channels that just are like raw gameplay almost. Like they don't say anything. They just are there. And it's like, okay, that's fine. Really, what was really crazy to me, I don't know if it's true anymore. I don't get that many new folks coming through. I wish I got more, of course, but I remember when I first started streaming on YouTube, I had a handful of folks that would like come in and like be new and say hi, and then be surprised when I said hi back because they're like, oh, everybody else who streams just never responds to chat. And I'm like, what is the point of them? Like, what are they doing? Like, why are they here? Quite a disappointing performance, I must admit. Ah, well, back to the drawing board for that one, I suppose.
Yeah, for a stream, that's weird, I feel
Enough of the games, though. The time is at hand for the main event. Yeah, specifically streamers who then they'd go in and say hi in chat, and then they're like, surprised when I responded. I was like, oh, hey, how's it going? And they're like, wow, you actually talked back. And I was like, yes, that's the whole point. Like, that's why we're here, man.
Like, yeah, because 2 of the 3 of my best performing videos are that vibe. Like, one of them is like ASMR 1 hour Minecraft ambiance.
Yeah, as a video.
Yeah, and then the other one I did was just cozy skyblock exploration with the new Happy Gas Minecraft ambiance. So I didn't say anything. My mic was off for that, and it's just me scooting around on my Happy Gas looking at stuff. And like,
well,
for an hour.
Even as a stream, as like a
but like if I was streaming, I would want to talk to the people. Yeah,
like an occasional
like, hey,
thing
you're
doing.
Be quiet today.
You're like,
it's just a quiet day. Come
it's
hang
in the
out.
title.
We're gonna be relaxed. Yeah.
But I would see people who have like totally normal streamer title, and then you go in there and it's just like nothing. Nothing is happening. Like somebody's doing a thing, crazy. And there's like no one's talking. Communication, and I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing here?
Like those are they're the second and third best performing videos on my channel. Not that I have great. I just realized that my 3-minute build a pirate ship wheel tutorial, like a mini build tutorial, it's like 3 minutes long. Got 3,000 views on it.
Nice.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's more than any of my videos, I think.
I should do that more, I guess. I don't ever do anything that's worth.
Oh yeah,
that was like the one thing where I was like, I have this
Cult of the Lamb update happened. That makes sense.
I was like, I have this one weird thing that is in my pirate ship that I have linked on Planet Minecraft. Like the only thing I have on there, and maybe somebody'd be confused about how to make it. So I recorded like a 3-minute tutorial and linked it on, and I've got 3,000 views on it. That's insane to me.
Freaking Minecraft community, it's such an amazing, it's such an effective thing.
I'm sorry you don't like it better. I'm sorry you don't enjoy playing it more.
Nobody likes the things that I like, or at least YouTube doesn't like the things that I like. Sorry. And I mean YouTube as an algorithm. like freaking do me a favor, bro. Anyway, the unveiling of my life's work, the grindery. Bye. I am a dumbass. Say something stupid, Nash. Give me a reason to slap the shit out of you, you mentally castrated nincompoop. He didn't say the shit out of you, but I allowed him to curse because it would probably be better if they just allowed a little bit of that instead of everybody talking like they're 12. That's better. Come on, Kyle. I think Nash knows what he did was stupid. I mean, really stupid. If Mia didn't slap some sense into him, nothing will. I can think of something that might. I just don't need everybody in every RPG to be such a weak-ass forgiving loser.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't need that shit.
No, it's terrible.
Bro shot the shit out of our ship.
Yeah. He reported on it, bruh. So I guess the majority of the views on this video came after it had been posted for a year. Which is weird.
Probably picked up from the website or whatever, or related.
Probably.
I do love a good Eldritch thing. That would be thematic. And Cult of the Lamb is one of my best performing series as far as getting new people to show up. I should give it a week or two or something, and then go back and play it so that everybody that wants to have played it has gotten the chance to, and then they might go searching for other people playing it or something. I forgive you, Nash.
Yeah, 79% of the traffic to this video is external.
Yeah. I'm going to keep my eye on you, of course, but I forgive you. Alex, do you forgive him too?
64% is coming from Google search and 10% from Planet Minecraft.
We're all friends, aren't we? Besides, we'll need his help to stop Galleon. Welcome back, Nash. Yeah, everyone, thank you. Tabin wasn't lying about the grindery. It's an armored castle that moves. In fact, it's very nearly complete. Once it starts moving, it can't be stopped.
Right, I got totally sidetracked.
So we mustn't waste any time.
Stupid that number was. Okay.
What? A moving castle? I think you're still dizzy from that slap Mia gave you. It's all true, but no time for details now. We have to reach the activation room. Luna. Quickly, Alec. I gotta get the chance to, get my MP back that doesn't involve using items, please?
Yeah, where's our goddess statue? Look us up.
Why didn't we bring a portable goddess statue, for crying out loud?
Right? That should be a thing. Why has this not been invented? Just get on it. You're like a priestess of whatever.
Yeah, just take a little one.
Hello? Okay.
Oh, we can get you a better ring.
MIDI organ solo. Get it. Sea River wasn't here when I discussed the difference between a over the top body pelvic thrust and a tasteful pelvic thrust.
That is true.
That was Skull Boss, right? Yeah.
Okay, better ring. Auto resurrect, attack power. We got luck. We got defense.
You know what game I really enjoyed watching you play? And I'm only thinking about it because of all the games that just got listed in chat.
What's that?
Was oh, what was it called? Bramble? Where they did like in the Hall of the Mountain King at the end of the boss, like the boss fight, had the best rendition of
that was a really fun game. That was such a good.
That was dope.
Like tight, short, like it relatively short, like
short,
got
really
like
fun to watch. It looked
had a lot of vibe. It was very good.
The last boss fight music was so cool. Like,
yeah, that was a neat game. How's this game going?
That one.
Game going well.
Are
you
doing VODs at that point?
Towards the end-ish. In some capacity. I believe so. I'm pretty sure I streamed that. I thought did I do that one on YouTube?
I don't know. I should go back and watch it because that was fun.
I believe it was called Bramble.
Yeah, it's Bramble. Because I was actually like, I think I brought that game to your attention because I was like waiting with bated breath because I really liked the look of it before it came out.
Oh, that one actually went through as a Try-Day Friday Bramble.
Try-Day Friday!
And I think I finished it on that day.
I remember Try-Day Fridays. So good.
Back when I streamed on Fridays.
When you streamed on Friday.
I liked that from a branding perspective.
Yeah.
I liked Try-Day Fridays as a
Try-Day Fridays
thing to call
fun.
it.
And it gave you an opportunity to be like, I don't know what this is. Let's try and see if it's good.
Yeah, let's do weird ass. I did actually find, because the website that I had used at one point, that one I had set up previously, obviously, but like I had a website that just pulled a random game from your Steam library for the Try-Day Fridays at the time.
Like, what if we did like a Try It Tuesday? It at least alliterates.
It does, potentially. I mean, Try-Day Tuesday, not as good as Try-Day Friday, but Try It Tuesday might work.
Try It Tuesday could be a thing.
That website seems to have gone down or no longer works, but I did find another one that has apparently come up in its place to do the same job, which was amusing. Because one of the benefits of having a Steam library with so many games that I have not played, I can really just pull random games. I don't even have
nearly as many games of you, and I know I got rando games in mine.
I got
you've got so many.
I got so many random games. I just I don't know, like random something up and friggin' figure it out. I don't know.
We also need to do the last part of that serial killer puzzle game.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I keep forgetting about it.
God, my number of games just keeps going up. I went to check.
I'm kind of mad that Nash is back.
I know, right?
I know we were talking about this and we got off topic and like.
I too, not thrilled, kind of annoyed.
Yeah, that's why we all of a sudden want to talk about other. It's like I don't play with this dude. He's terrible.
So. He might blow this place up. I have an idea. We'll go outside and let Nash hit the switches. That way, if the tower blows up, he's the only one who gets killed. What do you think? I think you should shut up. I think it's a good idea.
No, I think you owe us that, actually.
Yeah.
Jerkwad. No.
Well. So you made it to the frontier at last. You even stole the title of Dragon Boy. But guess what, my dull little foil? You're too late.
It's not Dragon Master. I was like, what is it? Because it's not Dragon Boy.
Dragon Boy. Ha! Really? Looks like we're right on time to pound you to a bloody pulp. Luna, where is she? Where is she? Resting peacefully in a slumber of my design. but I shall awaken her soon.
Sometimes I just wouldn't monologue with them. I'd just come in swinging.
Right?
You know? Like,
if you've done anything to her, you'll answer to me. Like, what do we think talking is gonna get us? Like, we know where we're at.
Yourself to be unreasonable. Just come in swinging.
I answer to no one, rodent. And soon you'll witness the manifestation of that fact. Galleon!
Oh, nice. I will get those
tisk.
to you before this weekend's over. I have it on my calendar.
Apparently, our little hero isn't a patron of the theater. This isn't the time for our final... Oh, apparently I did try to just bypass the monologue there. For our final confrontation, Dragon Boy. As any dullard with an ounce of culture knows, that time is reserved for the third act. Your amusing little trials and tribulations just brought our second act to a close. I do expect you to be a cooperative dear and save the best for last, Dragon Boy. Won't you play along? Tabin. Yes, Magic Emperor. The grindery is operational. How lucky you are, human.
I forgot the grindery came up last time.
Such a weird name.
And I said it sounded like a gay bar, and I stand by that.
You survived the journey to the frontier and the attacks of my magical weapons. And now you're alive to witness the most important event in the history of the world. No, we're too late.
That's so weird.
Magic systems initialized. Power output maximized. Behold, humans. Gaze upon my finest creation.
The grindery! Is it the cleaners?
The cleanery. Galleon, don't worry about him, Alex. Worry about us.
I'm going to worry about Luna. Because that's what I've been doing this whole time. My sister girlfriend.
Anime.
I feel like that relationship with Luna as his like sister girlfriend feels even more awkward when I'm watching this with my brother.
That's valid.
Even though she's adopted, it's just like, it's weird.
It's weird.
That's weird.
It's weird. I don't know why. Like, and the thing is it's so easy to have avoided that if they weren't like, I don't know. They just the first
adopt her out to the next door neighbor. Why do they live in this house? He's got his last name already. That's my thing. They already have the same last name because they are siblings. That is weird.
Yeah, they were pretty clear about it in the first like 10 minutes. Like
she's not part of your dating pool. You grew up together. She's your adopted sister. Like, weird.
You know, they have enough lights to be a gay bar.
This is very,
Look at these flashy,
they got like disco lights. Yeah, it's like a mobile gay bar.
Woo! We bring the gay to you.
Yeah, this is our agenda. Party. The agenda is
the gay
party.
agenda rolls out. Crushed beneath the gay treads. By the goddess.
Honestly, crush me.
We're dead. We're all dead. What would happen if that thing attacked? Hey, you can't call it a thing.
Pride Fest.
That's homophobic.
That's what happened. Pride Fest happened.
That's right. They've got Luna in there, Alex. We have to stop it.
Everyone has a good time.
But how are we going to cross the desert of death? The airship, you dipshit. How do you think we got here? On the airship you tried to destroy, butt brain. Yeah, we need to have a little talk about that stunt later, Nash. We have to follow that monstrosity, for Luna's sake.
It would be cooler if it was a gay bar. Actually.
I agree.
That'd be
you assholes really trying to make me walk out of here?
Although this is what kind of looks like the gay bar. Because you've got like the DJ booth up at the top. And then you've got these like little platforms at the bottom for like the go-go boys.
Yep.
I've never been to the gay bar. I just want to clarify that for everyone.
we're just envisioning media gay bar at the moment.
Yeah. I just want to clarify. I don't think I've ever actually been to a bar in general. Because that is not my scene.
Leave. Bruh.
That's rude. That's rude.
Bruh.
If that's the case, you should have just let us go on the gay bar.
We should just
also,
jump right
the
on.
walls are like this pinky magenta purple.
Right? Yeah.
Like, it is a pretty fabulous dungeon.
Masterclass.
Good job. I, for a second, thought there wasn't a door there, and I was like, what do you mean?
What? Where am I going? Hold on.
How do we leave?
Maybe it's through here.
Wait. Oh, there's a door at the top.
Okay, on the upside, it looks like everybody I killed is already and still dead.
We love this.
I just literally have to run my habit. I didn't mean to save. That's normally the
But sure, why not?
other button. I hate that. I kind of dislike that save is a dedicated button outside of the menu, and then the menu is a different button. Nope, still can't escape. Okay.
Escape. Yeah.
Hua! Hua!
You know, I wish we could watch movies together on stream, because you know what would be a fun movie to like sidecar and then watch with chat?
Huh.
Emperor's New Groove.
We actually just recently watched Emperor's New Groove.
I need to watch it again. It's been so long.
Love
and it
Emperor's
is
New Groove.
so good. It's such a random movie. The whole thing is random. And it knows it's random, which I love.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Yeah, the thing about watching movies is you have to do it.
It's
like,
certainly not viable. 100% not. But
there
it would
are
be fun to watch with
ways.
everybody.
You can do them watch along style. You can do them on Discord. But of course that limits the pool, and like I thought about them a little bit, but I don't know. I just don't think they're necessarily for me.
No, for sure. We said Escape, and that's from a Disney movie, and then I thought about the Emperor's Groove, because I haven't watched it in a while, and I was like, that'd be a really fun movie to watch with people, because it's a fun movie to watch with people. Like, it's a group experience movie versus a single person movie. Well, it's been more than a decade since I've seen it. For sure.
We just
Possibly
watched it like
decades.
last week.
That's so funny. Why is our brain the same?
I just
Like, are you the one who picked that movie?
I'm not sure. We were just looking for something, and it was on somewhere, and so we're just like, oh, yeah, there it is. Watch.
Such a good movie. That MP though, when does that get fixed?
Once we get out of here.
Come on, man. Give us a chance.
We're on a struggle bus. Damn it, that wasn't that one? That's That's insanely rude. Get the hell out of my way. Get out of the way.
Boo, 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 boo. Stupid Nash and all his MP.
Well, what's annoying is these guys in particular, magic resistant. So it's like
Physical
great.
resistant or magic resistant?
Magic resistance. So it's like it's so not helpful.
Well, I
to
mean, you
use
don't
Nash
have MP.
to cast
yeah.
a spell. They're weak to skills.
Well, like-
so Alex and Kyle, if they had any MP, could use their skills on them. But like, we don't. Nash has MP and can't really use the spells because it's just like don't care. It's like,
Winter storm warning. Okay, thank.
I had not heard. Okay, there we go. We're free. don't quite remember where. I know there is a statue in the mines, but I want to make sure that I can get this before I go in there. Oh, that's the good stuff. That's better.
You know what depressing thing I learned yesterday?
What's that?
There's a filter in your washing machine that you need to clean periodically.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that. I hate owning a house. Like, I already, like, was thinking about the one in my dishwasher, procrastinating and, like, knowing I need. And, like, I learned that there's one in my washing machine. I was like, no.
Yep.
No.
Grindery's like Kyle, big and slow. We'll reach Vane long before Galleon does. Oh, now shit's really hitting the fan. We really are in the third act. There it is, the Grindery. How are we supposed to get inside of it? Won't know that until we're close enough to look for an entrance. Jess, I know you're still nervous about flying, but you have to bring us in. I'm not nervous about flying. I'm nervous about whatever defenses this thing has. True. It's at least got the lights. Ow. No good, Kyle. It's shielded by a magical barrier. Might as well be trying to dig through a mountain with a toothpick. Galleon, you coward. We should have known he was afraid of a fair fight. Excuse me, but has anyone noticed the direction in which the Grindery is moving? If I'm not mistaken, its current course will take it directly to Althena's tower. No. Galleon created the Grindery not to terrorize the land, but to destroy Althena. Their combined power is unquestionably enough to do just that. No, I don't believe it. Althena created our world. Galleon could never hold that kind of power. But even if you're right, Mia, there's nothing we can do to stop it.
Bruh.
There is, Jessica, but you have to take us to Vane. What? I mean, Vane is supposed to protect the tower. We have to get there before the Grindery does. Every second is precious. Come on, Jessica, let's go. Hey, we actually won't have to teleport to Vane. We can actually, like, dock. I don't know if they have a dock. but, you know. Are you going to land next to the teleporter instead of landing at the flying city? That would be silly. You're going to do it, aren't you? You are. That's stupid. Nope, wait. Oh, We flew to it. But we did it off camera, so they didn't have to deal with it.
So they didn't have to solve the problem.
Yep. No, we're just here. As you can see, Mother, we don't have any other choice. The only way for us to stop the Grindery is to use the true power of Vane. You're right, Mia. I'm proud of you for being able to make such a difficult decision. Tell me, Mia, why isn't Nash here to offer his support to you in this darkest hour? We killed him and buried him in a hole. I don't think he has the guts to face you, Lemia. Kyle. Nash is at the transmission spring helping to evacuate the city. I appreciate his efforts, Jessica, but I believe Kyle's theory also has merit. And I don't blame Nash either. Any respect I once held for him has been lost. Oh, Mother, please don't say that. No. That's correct.
Let her say it.
That's correct. He knows that he made a grave mistake. That does not get you the respect back. That's not how that works. Enough, Mia. This isn't the time or place to discuss this matter. Especially not when he's here to get slapped. Alex, please retrieve Nash, so I can slap him. Mia, begin your preparations to enter the Silver Spire. Okay, I'll go get him. I'm gonna slap him too while I'm there. Hey, jackass. Everyone stay calm and maintain order. I repeat, stay calm. I think they're ignoring you, Nash. Nobody's
yeah, they
here
don't look
to hear you.
panicked. You all right?
Alex, did you finish your talk? Yes, we came to get you. We're going to the Silver Spire. The Silver Spire? That means Mia's... Oh, no, no! Come on, Alex, we have to hurry. Why do you think we're here, man? I brought the jackass. Nash, you must help Mia. I ask you not as the head of the Magic Guild, but as a mother. A very concerned mother. Of course, Majesty Lemia. I would do anything for her. I would give up my own life. Would you? Because you've done something real stupid. You must both stay alive, because you and she are the future of the Magic Guild. I understand, Lemia. Is this the Silver Place? Magic Emperor wouldn't have released those other singers if they were of any use to him, right? Right. Luna's song had the power to control the Black Dragon. What else could it do? That's not it? That's not it. Where the hell's the Silver Spire? They left me. Oh, here we go. Never seen Mia with such a serious look. And I mean never. As in my entire life. You haven't known her forever, have you? So what's inside the Silver Spire, Nash? Something immensely powerful, Jessica. Something which will cause great destruction. I know what you mean to do, Mia, but I have to ask anyway. Are you certain of this? Absolutely, Nash. It is the reason for Vane's existence, much as we might not want to admit it. It is my responsibility to make decisions of importance, none more important than this. Alright, Mia, I had to ask. I had to make sure we both understood. No, you don't need to understand. Like, she got it. Thank you, Nash. We don't have much time now. Come with me. In the name of the goddess Althena, I banish the magical seal placed upon this door. Bam. Must hurry. I can already hear the grindery approaching.
This music is way too happy for this scenario.
No, it's really chill.
This is just the normal town music.
Nothing is the matter. This also quite chill. I didn't anticipate.
Like, where's the tension? Where's the tension
was going
music?
to be going down. In the name of the Ausa dynasty, I send you the power of my heritage. Accept it now and release the power of Vane in order to save our world. I kind of expected this to be a dungeon. Is this going to be a dungeon? It's not a dungeon.
I expected lasers.
Well, we're not there yet. We might still have lasers. Hold on a second.
I do want lasers. Why does this look so technological?
Right?
This is like Magitech.
Because in this place, the magical power of Vane can be fully unleashed. And access to that kind of enormous power must be strictly controlled. Why do you know this, Nash? Like, why does everybody know about this? That's terrible OPSEC.
Also, like, you're the betrayer.
Yeah,
why would they not know about it?
Alex, Kyle, Jessica, Nash, and Null, I guess. Focus your thoughts upon me. Allow me to use the strength of your hearts and minds. Spirit bomb! Ha! Transfer the psychic energy.
It's the power of heart. Captain Planet, he's the hero.
Let's show Galleon the strength of the people of Vane.
You don't get to be involved.
Yeah, like, I've never said no to a girl before, and I'm not about to start now. Okay, Kyle.
Okay.
I know you can do this, Mia. Make your mother proud.
Weird. Everything's weird.
We're ready, Mia, but what are you going to do? We've, for some reason, taken up positions at these weird posts that she didn't tell us to do. She just, said to focus our hearts and minds, and now we're over here.
Think about me fondly, basically.
Here it comes. Come on, Mia, you can do this, said Mia to Mia. Maybe there's less game on the second disc because they just keep putting freaking cutscenes in. Well, not yet. I assume there will be a cutscene for this because, like,
there better be.
How can there not be?
Laser. You gotta have a laser at the gay bar.
True. We're just doing our part.
Light show.
Yeah. Yeah, cutscene.
It's
sick ass cutscene.
So wobbly. That's too much wobble. Look at that sunspot. Solar flare. What's that called? Lens flare.
That one.
I got there.
Yeah, see, that's definitely a planet in the background. We're definitely on the goddamn moon.
We're on the moon. Why is it called the grinder? It doesn't have any grinding. Grindery.
The wheels are grindy.
Wheels on the bar, go grind. grind. Okay, well, that's not a laser, but it seems like a shield.
Not a laser yet.
Oh, it's hard because she's sweating. That's how we know.
That's how you know. I'm a firing my laser. Wah.
The animation in this is great. The cutscene, like the anime cutscenes are fantastic.
They really are.
Up.
Well, and I think one of the reasons
I think everybody should do these.
It's so effective because it does so much for sort of expanding what, like, your vision of the not
world,
a laser at all.
The characters
of the world. Yeah, because like looking at this, I'm like I can envision a whole anime of this game. Like I could see how they could put it together, and it could be a whole thing.
Okay. Uh-oh.
The weird pixely is generally due to the upscaling, because it is a PS1 game. And I'm upscaling it a little bit, which does some weird stuff in instances like this.
Well, that's how we die.
That's a whole ass city that's just crashed.
Falling out of the sky.
We definitely did some damage, though.
Cataclysm. Oh, we for sure did.
I think we may have stopped it from
They didn't take out the goddess
move.
power, so that's good. If you assume that's like our king on the board, we sacrificed what? The queen, the bishop, something.
Yeah, probably the queen. Or maybe technically a rook.
Maybe a rook.
If you think of castling your king, right? Like
Yeah.
This was the castled king, and the rook has sacrificed. I say as though I know very much about chess, which I do not.
Yeah, I don't know anything. They're weirdly unjumbled for what just occurred.
Yeah, Mia, be strong.
They should all be in a pile of goo on the floor.
Are you all okay? I'm fine. Dizzy, but fine. I do believe that was the most exciting tie in the history of magical combat. And the fun's just begun, hasn't it, Mia? We were able to shatter the shield around the grindery, but we did no damage to the grindery itself. I don't know. I saw some shattered treads.
Were smoking.
I'll have to enter it in order to stop it. Alex, let's use the white dragon wings and get out of here. Right, let's go, everyone.
Your stupid hat.
Damn it, that's the wrong button. Guess I'll save.
Might as well save. I'm gonna go to the bathroom while you do that.
Okay, so then we have... Dragon Wing. I can't go to Vane. I guess Althena's Shrine? So sorry, Vane. I never believed I would play a part in this sad fate. Well, it was an unfortunate necessity. Get in there. Amazing, isn't it? The closer you are to this rolling turd, the uglier it gets. Alex, how do we get inside? I don't see any doors. I thought that kind of looked like a door. One group of ugly mother scratchers straight ahead. Compliments of Galleon. Hope you fight as well as you swear, Kyle. Yes. Swear. Sure, Mother Scratchers, the well-known swear.
This game is so full of weird sexual innuendos. The fact that they don't swear is wild.
Baffling.
Like, I guess because swearing doesn't go over kids' heads,
Yeah.
And the other thing does, but like, wow.
Check this out.
I'd also like to point out that this was an enormous tactical misstep on their part to send out guys out of a door that we didn't know existed while we were actively trying to find a door to get in. Like, we could have just
like you could have just not done
been
that.
stuck out here forever. And instead they're like, oh, here it is. It's like, thanks guys, appreciate you.
And they left the door open.
Yeah, right?
Like, you're really bad at this.
Whoops. Oh, there are a lot of you. Suddenly not having any fun. Alex, this is useless. Galleon must have legions of monsters lined up in there. We have to get inside and cut them off at the source. Bro, what does that mean?
What source?
If there are legions
line? They're in a line.
in there, there's not a source.
They're not like popping out of a crystal.
Yeah,
Minecraft
they're not
spawner. What
actively
do you mean?
being birthed that we have to go kill the mother. Like, they're just in there. But how, Nash? We'll be lucky to survive the next battle. No, I mean, the next battle will be fine. That's just a stupid thing to say. That's all.
Nash gonna be Nash.
I am at least actually happy to have his attack everybody thunder spell now, as several of these are weak to thunder. He's actually doing shit. Hopefully that blizzard actually kills some people. Yes, they are weak to magic in general. Great. Boink. Asleep. Slapped. That's some good XP. Tasty. I still need a new weapon for Alex. Oh my god, they just keep coming. We're surrounded. Alex, it's been an honor and a privilege to fight beside you. Too bad you were such a wuss we couldn't finish as winner. We're so close, Alex. Don't give up yet, all of you. My dad was in a fight for 7 days and he never quit. Dad also wasn't fighting an army of monsters, Jessica. You don't know that. He very well could have been. Alex, I don't want to die. Bro, we are so fine still. I could do like 4 more of those, man. Those were arrows. What the? Alex, over there. Is it our... Yeah, those guys. Dragon Master, are you alright? Tempest. Has anyone told you that you're gorgeous? Hey there, sweet pants. Thought you only had eyes for me. Okay. Prairie Tribe will never forget what you all did for us. We'll fend off the monsters, while you find the Magic Emperor and fulfill your destiny. Thanks, Tempest. There will be time for thanks when the Emperor lies dead at your feet. Now go! Sounds like a plan.
I for sure thought it was going to be Lake, not them.
Oh, no, he's kind of a big wiener in that he doesn't help very much. Like, he caused a bunch of freaking problems and then just decided to do mentorship and bail. So, thanks. I think now might be the time to call it for tonight. We're at 3 hours, 20 minutes. I don't know how much of the game is left, but I feel like if I go any more in this dungeon, we're gonna end up in a weird spot. We might already be in a weird spot. I don't know.
Yeah.
At the very least,
well,
we'll have a final dungeon to do.
Yeah.
The grindery bowels.
The bowels of the grindery. It definitely is a gay bar.
That's how the bathrooms are labeled. The grindery bowels. All right. Well, that was fun. There does seem to be a lot less on the second disc, unless I'm just straight up wrong, and like this does not at all end up being the final boss, or the final dungeon. I mean, that could be, but they're really like giving the vibe.
It's feeling final.
Yeah, so. It's given that vibe, but
the vibes are final.
But yeah, it's going well. Are you available on Saturday to do another one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if you had.
My weekends are free.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we might be able to finish then, which would be great.
As long as I'm not an ice cube.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for coming by and hanging out. Seaweaver, good to see you. I hope everybody has a good Friday. I hope everybody has a good night.
Winter storm.
I hope, yeah, anybody's subjected to the winter storm. Hopefully everybody stays warm and keeps your power online.
Set a faucet to drip. If you have a whole house humidifier, don't forget to turn the percentage down so it doesn't condense on your windows.
Yeah, but
drip onto your hardwood floors. Is that just me? It's probably just me.
I think that's just you.
That's just me.
Well, have a good one, everybody. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Initiating goodnight sequence. Dispersing appropriate dosage of compound 347. Initiating phase 1 of memory calibration. This won't hurt a bit.